just feel like it's a little off. Let's see. Okay, I think that's better. Should be nice and stable. Greetings, my love. Welcome to Lit, Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. This is part 2 of the all signs. We're doing Libra through Pisces today. Part 2 from the live stream I did yesterday, Aries through Virgo. It's already on the channel. Timestamps is in there. I put some extra links in the comment section for some of the resources I brought up during that live stream during one of the signs. I think it was Virgo. I can't remember for sure. So check out those links if you feel called, led to trying like a new healing modality. Breath work is excellent for regulating the nervous system. I have a link for a sound bowl frequency, a specific channel that I just love listening to. My boy Breathe with Shay, he's the breath work facilitator. I don't know him personally, I just sound like I do. But I have his channel linked if you're interested in getting into breath work. He also have a frequency that he created. It's called Regulated, very powerful. You can play that during your meditations in the background of doing anything. I listen to it for most of my day. It's either that or sound bowl frequency. I linked another video speaking about how trauma does change our DNA. It's like scientifically proven. And that was important for something I had brought up about how sometimes certain things are passed down in our bloodline and our lineage, and you could be the one who breaks the chain, and that's pretty much what I was bringing up. Hello, my love. God bless you too. Oh, y'all can actually see from here. Let me get into the channel while I'm running my mouth. So if you feel called to lead, check out those links in the comment section of the last live, part 1 of this live stream. And for more resources, if you want to get into breath work, if you want to start listening to sound bowl frequencies, sound bathing, it works. It's real. I'm never going to suggest anyone does anything unless I know the power behind it. If I know it really worked, like if it worked for me, baby, and I had a lot going on, I went to church for it, would, pray constantly, we ain't about to get into that. Jesus, please save me, deliver me from this and that. I just was in a dark loop for so long until I opened myself up to sound bowl frequencies, yoga, meditation. This is where I found my deliverance. I'm free, guys, no vices. So that's why I'm like, hey, if you've tried other things, if you know that your nervous system is still a wreck and you still don't have peace within, go within. And this is what's going to help you to get there, okay? So let's get into the channel and we're going to get started. I pray all is well with everyone. Thank you for the likes already. Thank you for anyone who's tuning in already. I appreciate you. Just wanted to get that out the way, Jasper, Joshua, send you love and light, healing energy right now. Okay. But my love, like I was just saying, first of all, we all go through times like that, Check out the links I put in the last live on my channel, sound bowl frequencies, breath work. Even a breath practice can help regulate you like this. When you use your breath in a controlled manner, it can help. You can become enlightened from just doing breath work. You raise your frequency, your level of consciousness. Like a lot of times, that's all the answer is. You know, sometimes we allow this reality to get us down, to confuse us, or we forget who we are. We forget the truth of things. And these are what I call grounding practices to help bring you back to what's true, which is yourself. You know, pretty much. All right, let me get this. What else did I use? I used this and I used this. And we're going to get started. Hey, Jeremy. Welcome to Lit, Love, and Light Intuitive Tarot. To anyone tuning in, just not joining the live stream. Hello, my loves. I welcome you all here. Just come in the energy of love and light, and you'll be good to go. I don't mind kicking in the chat with people and having a good old time. Just be respectful, and you know we'll be all good. So that's the beauty of live streaming, right? All right, we're going to get started with Libra. Am I right? Libra. All right. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. August 16th through the 22nd. I forgot to put my comment. I'm not doing personal readings at this time, you guys. This is strictly all signs. If you want me to answer a question after the stream is over, it's $5. If you catch me on this stream. If you have a question that you don't want taken care of during the live stream, email me loveandlightintuitivetarot@gmail.com. Just one word. And it's $11.11. That's on sale for same day questions from $22.22. And other than that, visit me at beacons.ai/Amirah Z Alameen if you want to book any other readings with me or coaching. So let's get into this for my dear Libra. Energy's feeling good for you, Libra. I got some chills like all over my body. I really feel like you're gonna have something special could be coming through for you this week coming up. Something exciting, quite possibly. Messages for Libra, Holy Spirit, what's going on? What do we have? Y'all gonna learn about me if you don't know. No, I'm playing. This the sun. First card out. That's what I'm saying, you guys. I know what I felt, and now it's intensified. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. You may have been waiting to hear from someone. You may have been waiting for an opportunity to come through for you, waiting to hear back from something. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in tarot. This is something I feel like that, for one, I like to say the Knight of Pentacles is for show. Like, this is an energy that's dependable, responsible, dedicated, persistent. It's all the Pentacles are, right? For the most part, the energy of the Pentacle. So it may take a while. It's slow burn. But when it comes through, you guys, it's worth the wait, I would say. So whatever this is that you could be waiting for, Libra, I got chills, more chills. You're gonna get it. It's coming through this week. You may get some very great news. It's not even good news. This is like great news I'm getting here. Let me get some more information. Because the Knight is at the bottom of the deck, it's giving me something more so of something that you've been anticipating or waiting for. Like that Three of Wands energy, if you will. So this is Leo energy coming through. Shout out to all my Leos. Jasper, what's going on, baby? Pipusi? Hello. I think you've been here before. Welcome back. What'd you say? That sounds like me indeed. Okay, yeah, you know. Hold on, y'all. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. You got the world. Hey, the world is it's like a major accomplishment. The world is a cycle closing out. but it's not just a cycle closing out. You know what I'm saying? It's like accomplishment energy. We got the wreath here. All right. This is some type of completion. This is a culmination of some energies that's come to a head and end, right? This is something arriving, which is like that. You guys are so funny. You know, sometimes when I'm reading and I know I hit a good sweet spot with what's going on here with interpreting or my intuition, it's not like a bell goes off in me, but it's like I hit something. It's like a frequency that I can sense. And I sensed it with arriving, where it's like, yes, Amirah, Libra is going to receive something that Libra has been waiting for this week. This could be news. This could be an opportunity because it's a pentacle that I saw at the bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So with the world being here, you guys, this could have to do with, which could be significant for someone. Take it if it resonates. If it don't, don't try to make anything fit here. This could have to do with a separation or disconnection from a friend that you haven't heard from in a while. An ex that you could have. Look. The Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. Someone that you left out in the cold, babe. They're tired of the drama. They're tired of what's going on between you guys. For some of you, it could be below the surface. You may not be speaking to them, but it's still like this drama going on between the two of you, or an energy of not being on the same page, if you will. Some type of rivalry between you and someone special to you because it's the Six of Cups. This could be a family member. This could be a child of yours. This could be a friend. This could be someone who's familiar with you, because with the Six of Cups, it's the energy of like nostalgia and innocence. So that makes me think about home life, growing up, children at home, because these are like two children depicted here. So this could be a gift coming in, especially with that Knight of Pentacles energy where he's holding something tangible here. And then you have this child handing the other child this cup of flowers. I was about to say a pot of flowers. Well, they do look like flower pots, you guys, okay? Either way, there's like this apology, this making up, this let's mend this. Let's work together. Let's pull this together. I'm tired of the beef between us, Libra. I just want to fix this. But that's not for everyone. For some of you guys, this is really like something coming through that's really is offering a new beginning for me. That's the way I'm seeing it. For something. After some type of grieving period, stressful period, or separation, or where something has like, even a loss, could have lost something or someone. Let me get more information. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. The only thing that's missing between the sun and the world is the Judgment card. I mean, man, I just got some more chill bumps. Libra, this is something. Hold on. I'm eager to find out more information in this reading. What else, Holy Spirit? So we do have Aquarius here, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo once again, and Capricorn energy could be significant to you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or it could be someone that you're dealing with in your energy. Something is shifting to you're no longer sad about it, or it's no longer an issue, because here comes this great news, or here comes clarity, because the Three of Swords is a rainy, stormy background clouds. The sun is quite the opposite. It's bright, big giant sun in the sky. So it's like we're going from this sense of maybe illusion to illumination, where you may be seeing something clearly now, Libra, in regard to a situation. And this is like major life lessons or major life transitions here, because they are major arcana, the sun and the world. So this isn't like some small everyday occurrences. This energy coming in for you this week is I heard the Big Bang Theory. That's weird that would even come to my brain. I don't even agree with the Big Bang Theory. But either way, it's like a Big Bang effect, I would say. So now there's a lot of optimism, hope, the feeling of success. Maybe this week you're bringing a course to completion. Maybe you're obtaining a certification or a licensing, completing some type of degree program, graduating, getting a promotion. This energy is something significant, like milestone type energy. The sun could be a reward. Four of Cups. This is giving me the energy of, and we got the Three of Cups, bottom of the deck, strength. More Leo energy coming through. Heavy on the Leo here, you guys. I don't know if that resonates for anyone, but it's heavy. The number 38 could be significant. March 8th, which is Pisces energy. Someone could be born on March 8th, August 3rd. August 3rd has to be Leo, I'm quite sure. Let me see. Yeah. And then someone could be the 38 years old, I'm getting here. Besides those, this is the bottom of the deck, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm going to just tell you what I see, you guys. And that's the real reason why your girl is here, to tell you what these eyeballs see, right? I see you in separation with someone who means a lot to you, where you guys may have been on the outskirts, whatever you want to call it, not speaking, but there's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion here between you and this individual. And I have the Emperor here, Aries energy, with the Four of Swords. It's giving me the energy with this Four of Cups of someone who's been holding back. Someone who's been exercising a great deal of self-control here. In a situation, and they've reached the breaking point. Maybe that's why the Big Bang came to my mind, because I feel like this person may feel like they're about to explode. They're about to explode, literally. And I feel like they can no longer hold themselves back. They need to reconnect with you. This is someone you may have partied with, drank with, maybe even got intoxicated with, had grand time is what I feel here. But I feel as though you made an impact on this person, Libra, because from what I see here, you brought the sun to this person's life, so to speak, okay? I feel as though your energy this person probably experienced some type of growth in their lives when you guys were together. Look at the difference between the two cards, the three and four of Cups. The one card, the Four of Cups, is barren, like there's nothing there. The Three of Cups, when you guys were together, there's all this growth, this harvest energy, and this person wants that back. Hey, Mom. Hey, welcome welcome to Lit. I'm so proud you're here. I'm happy that you're here. Excuse me, not proud you're here. I'm happy that you're here today. Um, and that's what I see, Libra. I also see that this could be a person that you may have set up a boundary towards this person. The Emperor, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. It just really gives me the energy of you setting up some type of boundary. You may have went cold on this person, ghosted them, stopped speaking to them. Whatever the situation was, you pulled back your energy. What was at the bottom of the deck? Do it really matter? No, it doesn't. Because they can both be at the bottom of the deck, quite honestly. Let me clarify the Four of Cups. Yeah, so this person's been doing a lot of contemplation, thinking about this disconnection, because the Four of Cups can speak of a disconnection. So I no longer want to experience this, you know. And the problem with this person was their past. So it's like this person really, now this could be you or this other individual, because I have all the tea here. It's like this person really had this, the influence of their past on their current decision when it came to the two of your connection with this individual. That, you know, I have to change that up. Which we're supposed to use our past to help us to make decisions in the future, but not to the point where you're walking in fear and you're missing out on opportunities. And the Four of Cups can also speak about missing out on an opportunity, like not recognizing a blessing that is right in your face because you're so focused on what did not work out in the past, or, you know, the past in some regard. Tell me more about this Four of Cups. But in another sense as well, you guys, this sun, the world, the Four of Cups, is speaking to me about the completion of a cycle here where things may have been quiet for you, but you were waiting to hear from something. Remember the Knight of Pentacles. You were waiting for opportunity to come in. You were waiting to hear from someone, waiting for some type of news, feedback from something. Remember I said it was giving me the energy of like the Three of Wands, where you're waiting for feedback to come back in after you've put something out there. And the world represents a completion or a culmination of some energy or something being whole. The Four of Cups can speak of something being incomplete. So it's letting me know that something is coming full circle for you this week. Clarify the Four of Cups. Cancer may be significant to you. Four of Cups. Show me the Four of Cups, Holy Spirit. The Hangman. Yeah, something has been on a pause. But someone has a new, for some, it's a love reading for a lot of you. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. We got the Ace of Swords. There's this incoming communication here. Someone has a new perspective. Someone had to release something. Someone had to let go of something, and it may have been this past that I was just speaking about, because the sun speaks about like a new birth, a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like either you or this person recently went through some type of Three of Swords experience, and there had to be a healing. And that's the Four of Swords that was at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Cancer. There's that water Cancer energy I just spoke about. Could be significant. Cancer, Pisces with the Hangman. Scorpio could be significant as well to you, Libra. The King of Cups. We have someone here who is emotionally stable now. They've matured from what I'm seeing. They've completed some type of lesson or cycle, karmic, quite possibly, life experience they had to go through or experience. This person is coming in. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Fool. Listen, babe. Uh, because I'm looking at the Five of Cups. After this Five of Cups experience here, someone's grieving, sad, lost again. The past, looking at the past and what they missed out on, what they lost, crying over spilled milk. The Two of Cups speaks about something coming into alignment or an agreement. There's literally a contract here sitting on the table on the Two of Cups. There's a contract with an ink pen. Some of you could be signing a document, an important document this week. I'm looking at a house here in the background of the Two of Cups. Some of you could be signing a new lease. You could be signing a mortgage. You could be whatever this is, because the Fool comes after the World. As you know, this has something to do with the beginning of a brand new cycle. Pack light, Libra. I just heard that because the Fool, he ain't taking a bunch with him. He's going through the whole journey, Fool's journey here. And the Fool has everything the Fool needs within him mainly. So he's not taking a lot with him. Or her. Don't, masculine, feminine, don't matter. I'm just saying him. A dog may be significant to someone. Some of you may be getting a dog this week. You may have a dog. Or this is literally about reconnection with your dog, your homie, your loyal, confidant, friend. I don't know what happened between the two of you, whoever this message may resonate with. I don't know what came between you two, for real. Every situation is different. But I feel like there is a reconnection. I'm seeing healthy communication between you and this individual. There may be some travels involved between you and this individual. Past or future. Maybe this was your road dog. I just heard. Maybe you guys went to different destinations and places. The World, the Fool is giving me the energy of travels. Okay, so maybe someone is traveling to you. Maybe someone is going to need to relocate. But you guys will figure out how you guys want to go forward with that dynamic. Show me the hang one. Neptunian energy, dreamlike, illusion here. I spoke about something not being clear originally. Y'all just really feel like someone, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant. Whoever this is you're dealing with, Libra, I'm so nosy. This person had an issue with commitment. I don't know if they were afraid of commitment or they saw commitment as a problem. That's what the pause was. That's what was the hang up was. This is the hang one. And it's being clarified by the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. So whoever this is, they were not interested in commitment with you. Not that they didn't love you or have feelings for you. It was just from their past experience. They're like, that's trouble. That's a problem. Not interested. But this person has had a change of heart, the hang one. They've done some introspection. They're seeing things differently. They may have released some old ways of thinking in regard to, about to say the Hierophant. We have Taurus energy here, by the way, with the Hierophant. So this is about a leveling up. They want to have like a blessed connection with you. And when I say a blessed connection with you, it's almost like this person feels called to this connection. Like, this is my person, the one is coming through for me. And also, something here about someone could be asking someone for their blessings. I'm looking at this symbol here on the Hierophant. See, the depiction is different than the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, but do you see the finger? And that is on the traditional Hierophant, Rider-Waite-Smith illustration. And it means blessing, because that's what he's actually doing, is blessing those two people down there. So someone could be asking for someone's blessing. I don't know, someone could be, I don't know if people still do that, go to like the father or the parents and say, can I have your daughter's hand in marriage? That may be significant to someone, though. They could be asking your children. I know some people would do that. The man or the masculine could go to the children of the feminine, or whatever the sexes may be of the individuals, and say, hey, I love your mom. I want to be with her, you guys, for the rest of my life, our lives. And is it okay if I become a part of you guys' family? Something to that regard. It's like giving like very respectful here, someone who's taking other people into consideration, or the loved ones of whoever the person is. So maybe that's significant for someone here. Let me get some not so random oracle messages from the L.I.T deck. And I named it Not So Random for obvious reasons. Nothing in tarot is random. So this is my personal homemade deck. I'm going to get 9 cards, you guys. And I trust that only the messages that Libra needs to hear, or Libra placements, or whoever feel led to watch Libra's reading are going to come out. It's hard because they paper. All right. You got more than 9. At the bottom of the deck, I see well-groomed. So someone here is well-groomed, Libra. That's important, but I'm also hearing groomed. When I created that card, I was thinking more so about someone's appearance, but what's standing out to me is the word groom. And this is a well-groomed. Someone, masculine or feminine, I'm seeing it as someone who could, August 18th, hey Pedro, Erotic Natures. That sounds like a store. Do you have a store, Erotic Natures? Do you have like a brick and mortar or a digital store or something? Will I get my wish fulfilled on August 18th? To man, these are all signs for the signs of Libra through Pisces. If you're interested in a reading, send me an email, loveinlightintuitivetarot@gmail.com, or hang around till I get to the end of these signs, and I'll give you a reading for $5, Cash App or PayPal. So yeah, this could be a potential marriage partner for you guys, or, because everybody don't believe in marriage, a lifelong partner, right? Capricorn could be significant to you. We do have the World card here. Libra, dreams or a dream. So some of you could have been, having reoccurring dreams. Spirit could be telling you to pay attention to the messages in your dreams, Libra. You could have a vivid dream, or you could be receiving a vivid dream soon that has messages in there for you. So Spirit is like, pay attention to your dreams. I've never journaled my dreams before, but I'm hearing like maybe that's something you may want to do if that sounds like something that would interest you. I do not journal my dreams, but for years, ever since I was younger, I recount my dreams when I wake up. I always look back on them like, what did I dream last night? So I used to look in a dream book too. My grandmother used to run numbers, run numbers. She used to play the lottery. And I remember she had a dream book when I was little, and I used to always look up my dreams and see what it meant, or it was always no numbers associated with it, but because it was for playing the lottery. I don't know if this resonates with you, but it's something here about messages in your dream. You can have big dreams or lavish dreams. that need to be honored, okay? You could be in pursuit of a dream or dreams, or the person who's connected with you here. You could have wild and crazy dreams. Another sign got this as well, so make sure you watch all your placements, Libra. And Spirit could be telling you to invest time or money into your dreams at this time in your life. Hi, Erin. Welcome to Lit Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. Thank you for being here, my love. I appreciate you. Trustworthy. So something here is trustworthy, or someone is trustworthy. Take your time. Don't rush. It's significant here. So if you are reconnecting from someone with your past, or you're beginning a new opportunity, I'm getting to the energy of like somebody training or learning something new, and you want to hurry up and get through a process, and Spirit is like, just take your time, Libra. It's no need to rush, okay? Practice some self-control. You're excited to get something going and off and running, but it's no need to rush here. Likes to wear hats. Someone here could be a hat person. You like to wear hats, baseball caps, fedoras, whatever the case may be, that may be your thing. But someone here may also wear a lot of different hats, where you could have a lot of different business projects or endeavors. You could be a spouse, or, you know, have your family you take care of, but you're also a manager at the job, and you could be a teacher as well on social media. You can be a gardener. You could just do a lot of different things, okay? Someone here is an influencer. I did speak about Libra, you having influence over someone, like you influence someone, like a lot of growth in their lives. So maybe that's why that came out, to just confirm, yes, Libra, you really made an impact on someone here, and you influenced them to make a certain decision because of how you are, who you are, what you did for them or to them, what you do to them, Libra. But someone here could be an influencer, as far as like you have your own social media platform. You post content quite possibly on a regular basis. You could have a large following, or you're growing. So that may be, or Libra, if you've been aspiring to get on social media, because the world for me is the web, is obviously, you may want to go ahead and get that started, babe. Don't keep putting it off. Get your channel started, whatever the platform you choose to be on, and just be consistent with it. Someone is blessed and highly favored. Obviously, Libra, you're blessed and highly favored. But it's funny because remember this symbol, which means like a blessing or something, it stood out to me. And I said something about a blessing or blessed. I start talking about blessed. Someone's name could be Blessing. Yeah, it's a bodybuilder. His name is Blessing. I think he's from Africa or something, but it may be other blessings out here. Somebody could see someone as a blessing. Yeah, like I told you, and I think it's you, Libra, because it's like when you was in this person's life, they experienced a lot of growth. Remember, I compared the 3 of Cups to the 4 of Cups imagery. And it's like, I got to connect with Libra, not for selfish reasons that, like, you know, siphoning your energy or being an energy vampire. But you could be the person that once you come into someone's life, they start experiencing blessings, you know. I've heard of people, you know, like I'm a lucky charm, or, you know, you just really carry this energy to wherever you go. People start experiencing growth or blessings and opportunities coming into their lives. So that could be you, Libra. Multiple gifts, talents, or abilities. I should have put skills on here because I always say gifts, skills, and abilities, but I put talents. So Libra, you underneath with blessed and highly favored, someone who has multiple gifts, skills, talents, or abilities means you're highly favored. You see how that came out? Because this is what God has given us to get wealth, so to speak. Our gifts is the power for us to get wealth, if you will. So you have a lot in you, babe. And that's why I said it's something here you may want to get started with. You never know what avenue is going to be the door opening for you to be able to leave a life of scratching and scraping or poverty or insufficiency in your finances or funds behind. You know, whatever it is coming from within you. And once again, likes to wear hats. It's hats plural. So whoever this person is, July 7th could be significant. I'm seeing 7-7 on the screen. Is that Leo too? No, that's Cancer energy. There's that Cancer energy coming through once again. Um, the number 7, someone could be a life path number 7. There's that Pisces energy. Pisces could be significant, or Pisces season here. Libra, this is you. Okay, you're showing up in your own reading. That's significant. You're in your power this week. Something wonderful, I feel like, is being ushered into your life. Financial hardships and challenges. Did I not just speak on that? About your gifts could be your way into a life where you're no longer having financial hardship and challenges. That's basically what I was talking about. So this confirms the message here is bringing the attention right back to multiple gifts, skills, talents, abilities, blessed and highly favored, influencer, likes to wear hats, like dreams. There's so many keywords here. Don't take your time. Don't rush. If I put all this together so far, it's like Spirit is saying, Libra, you got the goods, baby. You got what it takes. Get started with it. Take your time. Build it out. Build the structure out. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Don't rush it. Take your time. Be diligent. Be faithful. Be committed. Okay? This path is a blessed path for you. You are highly favored. You've got much in you to give. And this is going to bring you into, I feel like, a life of wealth, a life of financial independence at the very least. Whatever it may look like to you, Libra. I am a Leo, wondering if I meet a woman or a soulmate you know. Is there a chance dating someone I know as live streaming woman? She beautiful to me. We're both kind, honest, caring. Aaron, I'll say it for one last time. I think I said it to you already. I'm not doing any personal questions at this time. I'm only doing Libra through, I'm on the first sign here, Libra through Pisces. If you have a question, you can send me $5 via Cash App or PayPal at the end of the readings, and I'll answer your question. I'll consult tarot and answer your question. You can book with me as well if you're not interested in doing a live stream, but you just asked on the live stream, so you probably don't mind. But my email, loveandlightintuitivetarot@gmail.com, and it's 1111 for a same day question. Or you can see my beacon store. The information is in the description box, okay? Babe, we got creative mind. Look, all the signs is pointing in one direction, Libra. One direction. Okay, I meant to put it up in my chat, which I be forgetting, y'all. Because people always ask me for personal questions when I'm on live stream doing the title say all signs. Do it, you guys. Sometimes I forget to put the title up. I knew I put the thumbnail up. So yes, all signs. You're fine. You're respectful. Hello, my ex-girlfriend and I are okay, this is somebody different. Here, let me give y'all this information real quick. Sorry, Libra, just give me one moment, babe. Is that how I go? All right. I just tried to really so yes, I do private, and my information is in the description box if you want to book a reading. If you want to actually book a reading, it won't be the same day. That's why I have to offer for same day, which is pretty cheap. It's cheaper than the booking because I'm having it on sale now to like promote it more. Energy boost. Good night's rest. You could need a good night's rest, or spirit could be, I'm telling you, start getting good night's rest, Libra. Things are about to shift in your life. You may want to start taking supplements, vitamins, or making sure your nutrition is up to par if you need an energy boost. Some of you may need an energy boost. You may need to take a vacation or go on a retreat. An energy boost also could be in reference to having a new perspective on something old. And this is the hangman. We had the hang one come out, which is funny. But this is a fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So once again, that may be significant to you. Libra. I pray something here could be used for your highest good. Don't take everything. If it don't apply, let it fly. Make sure you watch all of your placements. I have a part 1 already up on the channel. Aries through Virgo. If you know some of your placements are over there, go check it out. It's already ready. Timestamps in the description, the comment section. And until next time, Libra, love and light. All right, you guys. I'm happy to get that done because I feel like I was starting to take too long on that. Scorpio is next. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages for Scorpio, August 16th through the 22nd. August 22nd. Okay. I gotta give these channel messages when they come through, because when I be trying to wait till I'm done shuffling, I be forgetting. I just heard ringing a bell. So I know that people who have cancer and they go into remission, or maybe someone had some surgery to remove cancer. Either way, this is coming through significantly, which is so funny because I just finished doing cancer. And when I started shuffling, I felt like someone could be on the cusp of cancer. And then immediately I heard ringing the bell. And I remember it was an old song back in the day. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, my bell. So my voice is not a singing voice, but I do sing on here because I channel songs. So I can't help it, y'all. But just if that resonates with someone, honestly, you can ring my bell. I don't know what that song is talking about. Sometimes I'll be getting channeled songs, and then when I look at the lyrics, the song be crazy, y'all. But the chorus be what spirit be bringing up in my spirit, and I be like, that makes sense to what was brought up. But the song be talking about something crazy, so I don't even know what You Can Ring My Bell is talking about. I don't remember who sung that song. I feel like someone made it years ago, let's say in the 70s. Someone made that song. Correct me if I'm wrong, or let me know if you already know about this. I'm not about to Google it right now. But I feel like it was redone by a rapper or rap group or something, or maybe not. I feel like it came back on the scene like in the 80s maybe, or early 90s, like in the mid 90s maybe, or the early 90s. I think it was more early 90s. It was redone by somebody else. Correct me if I'm wrong. So someone could be ringing a bell this week, or you know someone who could be ringing a bell this week, Scorpio. That could be significant to someone. Or what I'm getting here, someone may have rang a bell, and whoever rang a bell and is connected to something about cancer remission, is something significant about that person this week. Something about this week though. I don't know. Okay. Let me finish cleansing these decks, charging them, and shuffling them. Scorpio, 16th through the 22nd of August. What does Scorpio need to know, Holy Spirit? What energies are at play for Scorpio this week? Thank you. I hit this 4 times instead of 3 because I was getting a message. I heard another song, you guys. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine everywhere I go. I'm going to let it shine. I'm not going to sing it. I'll spare you. We all know that song, especially if you grew up in church or went to church, or, you know, it's a song you learned as a kid for real. But it's significant to you, Scorpio. Either, you know, you have a light inside of you, which we all do. It's about whether or not you acknowledge this light and accept the light that's in you. The gift, or, you know, it could be referring to a gift. Your spirit is a light. And it's about allowing yourself to be uniquely you and embracing yourself and your gifts, skills, talents, and abilities. Could be significant this week. If you've been holding yourself back, not wanting to be seen, now is the time for you to come out into the light, Scorpio. Darkness is relevant to life, the life cycle, you know, so I'll never not darkness, you know. Beautiful things are created in darkness. Seeds die and the new life comes forth in the darkness of the soil. So darkness is totally relevant. When we sleep, we usually sleep at night in the dark, and that's when we step over into the realm of dreaming, right? Which is significant, I feel, for us to be able to dream. Either way. And also, it's like dreaming is a way for your mind to, I feel like, cleanse itself in a sense too. This is significant to you, Scorpio. How? I don't know, babe. I'm just going with the flow. I also thought about the movie Tina Turner. So someone's name could be Tina. Someone's initials could be TT, or nickname TT could be significant to you. The movie. What's the movie, you guys, she did of her life story? What is it called? Somebody help me. Don't be silent on me, you guys. What's the Tina Turner movie that blew up with Lawrence Fishburne, Angela Bassett? Well, whatever it's called. Man, where y'all be at when I need some help? Y'all be letting me be just out here flapping in the wind. Come on. We're a team around here. What's the name of the movie, Spirit? I think it's named after one of her sons, actually. What's love got to do with it? My goodness, 1993. That year could be significant to someone, 1993, okay? Besides that, what's love got to do with it? That could be significant to somebody, Scorpio. You could be asking somebody that this week, or somebody could be claiming they love you but showing you otherwise. Also, what's love got to do with it? It was something else about that message. So I had to remember the name of that song. The movie. Some of you have a gift of singing. Since you were a little kid, you probably used to sing in church. And this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I feel like somebody's afraid to use this gift of singing. It's time for you to step out there. Like, it's not meant for you to hide this gift. I don't know who I'm talking to, but it's meant for you to use it and be seen with it. Scorpio, take it as it resonates. You know, these are just channeled messages. But I had to get that out. Scorpio, August 16th through the 22nd. Because I think it was the beginning of that movie. Because that's what I saw. The scene where I feel like she was standing up in the church as a wee little girl. And she was singing. I believe that was What's Love Got to Do with It at the beginning of the movie. And that's, at least in my spirit or mind, is what it was correlated with, that movie, okay? The High Priestess. Major Arcana, Cancer, Pisces. The Empress. It's so funny because the High Priestess can speak about something hidden, really, because, you know, it's like secret knowledge, sacred knowledge. And I was just talking about coming out, being seen. Empress comes out. Taurus energy, Libra energy. This is a more visible energy of the Empress here. This is a beautiful energy. This is a very abundant and fertile energy. And I don't know, for me, it kind of confirms fun fact here. The Empress and the High Priestess, well, Major Arcana is 2 and 3. Someone could be 23 years old. 23 could be significant. That is February 3rd, which is probably Aquarius. Let me see. Yeah. Or March 2nd, which could be Pisces. Could be significant to you, Scorpio. I'm hearing Cancer as well. Could be significant to you. But they both have pomegranates. The pomegranates is on the veil behind the High Priestess, and it's on the gown of the Empress. And that, my friend, is symbolism for fruitfulness, abundance. There's a whole story, mythological story, whatever, behind this symbolism here. I don't feel like it's necessary to get into right here. I don't remember the whole story anyway about Persephone or whatever. I don't really feel like that's significant. What is significant, well, I'm saying to this reading, what is significant is the pomegranates. So pomegranates are high in some type of nutrient. I feel like it's significant for you. Hold on. Antioxidants. I started to say antioxidants, but I wasn't sure. Fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and folic acid. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I would not be probably doing this. But I feel like it's significant for you, Scorpio. And you may already know this. You may have already known that maybe some of these areas in your nutrients, you might have to keep an eye on for whatever reason, or look at. So you may want to ingest if it is in alignment with you. I know everyone can't eat everything, but whoever this may resonate, you may want to, I believe they still in season, honestly, wherever you may be in the world. Take it as maybe pomegranate juice, or actually get the fruit and crack it open and get to eating. Antioxidants, fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, red blood cells, the folate, potassium helps keep your blood pressure normal. You know, there's a lot here about that fruit, the benefit of it. So maybe that could be Dexter. Thank you, baby. I didn't see you. Thank you. He came and saved you, girl, threw me a lifeline. And yes, we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is another, we got another sign here after Libra. You may be on the cusp of Libra. We do have the High Priestess, the Empress here. The Knight of Pentacles came out at the bottom of the deck. So you're getting the Page of Pentacles, and this is really more so of, this could be a messenger, you guys, but also this could be something significant about one of your children. As I'm looking at this, the Empress could be like the mother archetype, right? And then the Page is a child. A child could be bringing you something, a message, exposing some type of secret maybe they've kept, and they want to come to you, mom or dad, whoever, whatever you may be as far as the parent goes. It's the Empress, the mother archetype, but it could be a parent, okay? You may have a child reveal something to you this week, okay? Maybe you may discover your child has a special gift, talent, skill, or ability, which goes back to what I was speaking about. What's love got to do with it? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. The little girl singing in the church. Maybe, and I was talking about somebody can sing, remember? See, all this stuff coming together, so just bear with me. I'm seeing how stuff is connected with these messages I was getting. And from what the cards are telling me, you may have a child that has, because we have the Magician underneath that, Gemini energy, Virgo energy here with the Mercury, the Magician. So the Magician is the energy of like willpower, confidence, creativity. So you may have a child, you hear them singing or you see them doing something, and it's like they have it. The Magician, this child has what it takes. They have the gift. So mom, dad, it's your job to cultivate this, which is the energy of the Page of Pentacles, the energy of diligence, development, skill development. So your child may need you to help them to cultivate. The Empress can speak of cultivation. Haha, yeah, baby, this is what I do up in here. Now let me stop. So Spirit is saying, like, take your baby under your wing, whether it's your tutelage or because for some of you parents, this is something they got from you. Yeah, they got it from you, which goes back to, I think, Virgo. I was talking about lineage, bloodline, something being passed down. In this sense, this child may have a gift that you had, but you probably didn't do anything with it. You didn't, maybe you bills, home, family, I got to put down on the back burner, but you never was able to pick it back up. Well, here you have this child, Scorpio. Maybe Libra is significant to you. Your child could be a Libra. And I'm seeing initials B or J could be significant to someone, first, middle, last name as well. And it's like, okay, it's your job. Spirit has given you stewardship over your child, obviously, to help cultivate this gift in your child. So there's something coming to light that may have been hidden in that regard with the Empress here, and then the High Priestess and the Empress. Also, like I could go back to a secret, be it good or bad. I feel like this could be a good secret. You could be discovering, your child could be confiding in you, or letting you know, I was going to say unveiling or releasing something to you that I feel like this is something that means a lot to your child. You know how you can have a secret, a talent maybe, or a gift, or anything, and you only let a few or one other person in on this secret. Like, yeah, I can hear voices of spirits, or I can hear people's thoughts, mom or dad. I thought it was weird, or I can see spirits. Now, I'm speaking like this for a reason, because this is real, you guys. Now, this gift, skill, or it's a gift that your child could have, could be different. So you may have to tackle that. with them, you know, and express that to them, because I feel like your child could feel like they're weird or something, but no, babe, this is a gift. It's okay. Mommy has it too. I just never talk about it because that's not really something you broadcast to the world. Like, I can hear people's thoughts, or, you know, spirit will let me hear conversations or whatever the case may be. And that's coming up. Let me keep going. It was a lot around that, so I had to make sure I got it out. There's something really, really, really here, Scorpio, and I don't want you to miss this, about abundance, wealth, even beauty is coming through for me. Some of you, because the energy of the High Priestess and the Empress is so different, you guys. The High Priestess is really like this high morals. I'm not saying the Empress isn't, but it's like purity, sacred. And then the Empress is more out the way, just looking at her, comfort, luxury, wealth. She's glitzed up and glamored up, if you will. So someone here could be doing like a makeover. You could be putting more intention on your appearance, maybe going from plain Jane to whatever the opposite of plain Jane would be to you. It's like really switching up the game on your appearance, or doing a makeover, a reinvention of yourself, quite possibly. Some of you could find out that someone has been hiding a pregnancy or is secretly pregnant. That's coming through as well. Or someone could reveal to you and you didn't know that they were pregnant. That could be significant. Yeah, but secret pregnancy is really the key phrase. Secret pregnancy. Take it as it resonates. So you may be finding out something like that this week. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Got the King of Swords here. There's that air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be significant to you or not. You know, could be dealing with the air sign. That could be the baby's father. Child's father could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I just heard here. Some of you, I'm getting this message. It's really just an odd channeled message. There could be a secret affair going on between an employee and an employer, like the boss and the person who works. That's significant for some reason. It's coming out from what I'm seeing. If there is a secret affair or love affair, or you know how some people or jobs don't allow you to date subordinates or people and co-workers or something, I feel like something is getting ready to change with that. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Something is going to change with that, where someone's walking away from that situation. Whoever this message could resonate with. I don't feel like someone feels trapped in this situation. I just feel like that someone needs to set up some boundaries, or feel like they need to set up some boundaries. Maybe things get out of hand or have gotten out of hand at work or in someone's life or personal life. And they're like, look, we can't do this anymore. So I'm going to walk away from this, separate myself. We got the Queen of Swords here as well, the divine counterpart to the King of Swords. But we know, like, the King and Queen of Swords is really like a couple that's like at odds with one another, and they're not really speaking, or they don't have like probably the healthiest communication between one another, is what I'm getting here. Very, I don't want to say harsh or hard connection. It's like no love there, if you will, because they're swords. It's like icy cold. So, you know what I'm saying? Either way, it's like someone could be taking their power back or control back here in a situation. Got the moon, again, more moon energy, Cancer, Pisces, which is something that could be, I'm getting something hidden as well with this as well. Illusions as well could be significant in that situation. But I'm going to get one clarification for each card because that was mainly like a bunch of channeled messages, which I do get sometimes, and it don't be like a complete storyline. I just feel like it's something more here for me to unpack. So let me just clarify each one and see what comes out for you, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune, we can start there. It's the energy of Sagittarius. Well, it's Jupiter. And Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could be significant to you. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune is an energy, a lot of, it's the energy of like change. It's the energy of like cycles or karmic cycles, ups and downs, a turning point, something being unpredictable. It could be like a windfall of cash or money coming into you, Scorpio. This could be the energy of someone doing something differently than they did before. Opportunities coming in. Now, it can also be the energy of like forces outside of your control. But I feel like someone, like I said, could be taking power back in the situation already where something has gotten out of control, which is funny because I didn't really connect that with the Wheel of Fortune at the time I said that. So the initials NTIARLOBJ, first, middle, last, could be significant to someone. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, all the fixed signs as well could be significant. There's a cycle. Okay. Scorpio, so this message is coming in for you. There's something changing in your life where you may have not been seeing any type of growth in something or financial profits in something. Could be a business, could be at job, work, a business that you have, a relationship that you have with someone else. Like there's been no growth or you haven't been seeing where something is moving forward. That could be a sign of growth if something is moving forward. Because it's like something has been growing behind the scenes I'm not about to, this is what I see. You know, I'm like, because I see this and I see that. Just trust me from what I'm seeing, you guys. The messages are coming through here. Something has been growing behind the scenes. And you haven't been able to see it and you didn't know. It may have been no proof of it either. I was thinking about the bamboo shoots, okay? They say the bamboo shoots take so long to grow up. But when they grow up, they grow real tall. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. I think it's the bamboo shoots. And they grow so much underground first before they actually come to the surface. And I feel like Spirit is definitely letting you know that something is changing. You've reached a turning point in your life with something, and there's this change being ushered in where you're going to begin to see more growth in something, okay, Scorpio? For some of you, you're going to be promoted, or you could be taking on a leadership position, become available to you. Something could swiftly change at your job as far as like power dynamics or leadership, but it's an opportunity for you. The Wheel of Fortune is an opportunity, can be an opportunity. I just feel like something great is about to be ushered into your life where it's going to change your status or change. You're able to appear to have more. Eight of Pentacles popped out, which can be work. Okay, that could confirm that, but I hadn't even asked the question before I started shuffling. Got ahead of myself. Clarify the High Priestess, please, Holy Spirit. So that does confirm something about work for some of you. Could be switching up or changing this week. And it may have to do with power dynamics. Clarify the High Priestess. Some of you could be preparing to take a significant test, an important test. You have three Wheel of Fortunes, You have three major arcana here with the King of Swords. I just really feel like, from what I'm seeing here, like this is a test that has the opportunity to change your life if you pass it. It could change your status. I'm getting status once again. If you pass this test, okay, I feel like you are going to pass it, but I'm seeing that here, okay. Knight of Wands clarifying the High Priestess. The Knight of Wands is of energy of taking inspired action, you know, adventure. We got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I'm definitely seeing something here because the Knight of Wands is also like very passionate energy, drive, ambition. The Knight of Wands is not as stable, sturdy, or dependable as the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Wands could be a bit flighty or wishy-washy, like can start fast and not complete something, because it's like, this is like it could be like an undisciplined energy, if you will, because it goes off of like the passion of it or the drive, but it may need to still implement some type of disciplinary frameworks to really carry it through all the way if it's something that you're serious about. The Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for me could speak about, I feel like maybe it's time for you to balance your energy, Scorpio. If you are working towards something, it may be time for you to focus in your energy towards something specifically. If you're juggling different things, or you maybe have to do with your time management, I feel like it's something important you may need to be focusing on this week. Something that you could even be passionate about, and you could be going back and forth about whether or not you want to pursue it or bring it out, show it, expose it, speak on it, whatever the case may be. You could be going back and forth about that, contemplating on it. For some of you, you have a lot of inner wisdom, for sure. And for some of you, you could be a healer. You're like a healer. Some of you need to rest. That's what I'm seeing here. You may need to rest. Yeah. Maybe that's something you've been going back and forth about too, like taking a vacation, going on a retreat, maybe resting from a person or a situation, taking a break could be significant to you. Clarify the Empress. The Knight of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You can have this person in your energy, and you don't know that this person has feelings for you, Scorpio. Clarify the Empress. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You got something coming through. It's an abundant opportunity. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Me, I don't even know what sign we on, but girl, you better get rest. You better get your rest, Mom. We're on Scorpio, babe. My bad. Scorpio. Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, going back to the rest, you need to rest because it's like your intuition needs to like recharge itself or something. You need like a spiritual recharge. If you do spiritual work, that could be significant because I feel like you could be like doing a lot and maybe it's time for you to rest or take a break. And I feel like once you do that, you're going to come back, baby. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, Three of Wands, a lot of growth, a lot of probably more opportunities, visibility could come through for you. It's like you need to recharge your battery, recharge your energies. Excuse me. My Lip stuff be caking up. I don't like that. So someone's birthday someone's mother's birthday could be coming up this week that's coming up. Okay. You guys could be planning a celebration for your mom, or a secret birthday celebration. What do you call it? Surprise party. Thank you, Spirit. But you got a wish fulfillment coming through this week, Scorpio, and it's something that's really spectacular, my love. Clarify the King of Swords. Could quite possibly change your life in a beautiful new way. The King of Swords is being clarified by the Chariot. Cancer energy here could be significant to you. But Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups. A lot of cup energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Chariot is an energy of overcoming obstacles, success, moving forward, relocation. Seven of Cups, this could be spoiled for choice or a lot of options. Somebody here is holding a bunch of tickets in their hand and they are about to purchase a prize. Seven of Cups. So someone could be making a decision here. Yeah, I get that, you guys. I really feel like, and this goes back to what I said, someone could be getting promoted or status raised or something at work. Because it's like they have a choice to make. The King of Swords is someone I feel like is making a decision here. Okay. The Chariot, moving forward, advancing. Hold on, y'all. I know. I'm live streaming, bro. You have to tell me that. My grandbaby son Mel's told we're doing the science experiment. I bought him a science experiment kit, and we try to do one every week. And I was supposed to did it with him yesterday, but I didn't get to it. So I pulled it out and put it on top of the cabinet, out of his reach, because honey, he'll get in there and get to messing with stuff. And he wanted to remind me that we were doing the science experiment today. So, hey, beautifully, I am divine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the energy of nurturing, emotional support, some more divine feminine energy, by the way, you guys. We have the High Priestess, the Empress, the Queen of Cups here on the board. Death is at the bottom of the deck. That is your energy, Scorpio. Transformation, metamorphosis, rebirth, the ending. Hierophant. I was literally about to say some of you could no longer be single. If you are single, I'm just really sensing here that someone could be making a choice to I'm hearing this word and I'm just wilding because I don't know why I be getting these weird words that I don't even use in my communication, and I don't even be knowing what it means, and I don't really be wanting to say them because, you know, sometimes I will look them up. I gotta look it up because Spirit is like really wanting me to say this word. But why can't it just come through in a way that I speak though? I don't even want to say it so you guys can hear me. And then you be like, because I don't know how to spell it. What does dethroned mean? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. No, that's not what I'm dethroned. Dethroned? What does betrothed mean? What does betrothed? Never mind. I don't know what this word is. I don't even know if I can't say it right. I don't know what it is. Betrothed? Y'all probably like, you're the weirdest on here, lady. Hey, it is what it is. What's going on with the stream? All right, we're back. Betrothed. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what I think it means something about finding your marriage partner or being connected with a marriage partner. I'm not saying it right. That's why I can't even look it up. I just can't hear it, but I don't hear it well enough to be able to reiterate it, repeat it. Yeah, so something you're like closing out a cycle of being single, you know what I'm saying, and you're moving towards masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. Like you're gonna possibly be connecting with someone who you can end up being in a long-term committed relationship with. They could be like your life partner, or you know, you could just start. Someone could start courting you or dating you. Is what I'm getting here. Some of you could be traveling this week. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there is a strong mother energy in this reading. Okay, take it as it resonates. Something significant about your mother this week, I'm getting for sure. Okay, so you could be visiting your mom. You could be deciding to purchase your mom a gift, which goes back to your mom could be having a birthday this week, or your mom's birthday could be coming up. Or you could be shopping for a gift for her this week. You could be sending for your mother to come visit you or going to visit her. I feel like after much consideration, you are being chosen for something. Scorpio, you could be getting chosen for anything this week, but it's something significant. You know, I don't know if it's a raise, a bonus, a promotion, a position. For some of you, you can even have to do with court, a court case or something legal or legality where something goes in your favor. But I feel like a decision is going to be made this week, a significant decision in regards to something. Okay, babe? Moving on to your oracle messages. Scorpio, what messages for Scorpio this week? Messages for Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we have Giver. Oh, I knocked over my thing. Giver. Something significant about someone giving someone something this week. Or you could be meeting someone who is a giver. You know, they're not always concerned about receiving. And that is actually like masculine energy coming through as well. You know, take it as it resonates. Meeting of the minds. So this week could be about clear communication, could be coming to the forefront, which makes sense with the King of Swords and the Chariot being here with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's like someone could be having some clear, honest, truthful communication to clear up some type of confusion. Something being made clear out of a bunch of distractions. But this is the meeting of the mind. So someone here could be communicating with you, Scorpio, you going to somebody or somebody coming to you to move something forward, to overcome some type of obstacle. That could be significant. Agreements could be significant this week for you. Partnerships, I've already spoke about this, could be significant. Shared interest with another person, or you could have shared interests with the S on the end with someone. This could be significant. A mutual understanding could be significant this week. A truce could be made this week. Already spoke on that. A contract can be important for you this week. I told that to Libra as well. So you could be dealing with the Libra. You could be on the cusp of Libra, but some type of contract could be significant for you this week, or doing some type of negotiations or deals could be significant. This is an air card, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Down to earth, which someone could be down to earth that you're dealing with, or bringing something down to earth out of the realm of imagination, which, now that I'm looking at it, remember, there was a close connection between the High Priestess and the Empress. Spirit is so awesome because for me, that's like bringing something down to earth from the realm of the spiritual to this earth energy that the Empress embodies. You see how I did that? Or you see how Spirit? Yeah, okay. That's significant, you guys, because that's a confirming message here. Something could be brought from the realm of dream, ideas, spirit into the realm of being tangible, practical. You could be actually putting something into motion. Or I didn't write on here that this is an earth energy, but down to earth is obviously an earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus could be significant. Someone could be kind-hearted, or you could be asked to be kind-hearted. Spirit could be asking you to be kind-hearted to someone, Scorpio. Runner, chaser dynamic. This is something that has to do with the twin flame energy. As I look here, I have 11 likes. You guys, thank you for the 11 likes, which is a mirroring number, right? So a twin flame dynamic, some of you may subscribe to that, and it resonates with you. So someone here could be a runner, and you have this dynamic here where they're always coming and chasing after you, or vice versa. Y'all could be back and forth, okay? If you have not liked this live stream already, please don't forget to do so. I appreciate you guys. Bored. Now, I don't know why this is here, but I'm going to read the keywords and you know, do what you will with this information. But this is a water card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's the energy of being uninterested in something. It's nothing to see here, people. When I wrote that on here, I thought about when something happens, say some trouble outside and police is all around and something going on in the situation, and they be like, all right, people, it's nothing to see here, go back to your job, your work. So it could be something going on in the environment where you are at work or outside, something happens and you could hear someone say, there's nothing to see here. Or you could feel that way about a situation that you're connected, like it's nothing to see here. Like, and remember, I spoke about it not being signs of growth in something, and that could be, you know, speaking to the fact that you could be getting bored with something that you've been putting your energy into or doing, because it's like, oh, I'm not seeing the results of something. Like, where is it? So something could be lacking your interest. You know, I spoke about a dynamic where you could be dating someone at work. It was really about a boss dating a subordinate, or you're dating someone at work and you're not supposed to be dating them. But somebody could feel as though that it's lacking their interest, and that's why they decide to end it. Because remember, I said I see it coming to an end. Unfulfilled, something could be unfulfilled here. Someone could be restless, or you could be restless, Scorpio, or noticing those signs. You could be unchallenged with something. You may need to challenge yourself more in an area. Stop trying to do things easy or get, there's nothing wrong with ease. That's not what I'm saying, because that is totally the Empress energy, ease, right? I'm saying, like, if you know you're not learning something or really getting fulfillment out of something, challenge yourself a little bit more, maybe, you know? Same old, same old. Something just is like, meh, like, you know. Try again is coming out for you. Another sign got try again. Make sure y'all watch all your placements too, or whatever you feel led to watch, because some of these cards have come out for other signs. Kind-hearted, down-to-earth, meeting of minds, try again. They all came out before. Trust issues is at the bottom of the deck. I don't trust nobody, not even myself. But that really wasn't at the bottom of the deck. It was another card at the bottom of the deck, and I took it, and I don't remember which one it was. But it's meant for me to see this. So someone here could have trust issues. Someone here, yeah. I'm getting the energy of someone possibly being an avoidant with their attachment style. So this is someone who I feel like has been through a lot. Got the King of Swords here. And they're like very analytical. They don't really allow their heart to guide them or lead them. They're like kind of cold and icy. Every time I say icy, I think about Gucci Mane. So I don't know how that could be significant to you, Scorpio. Or maybe icy or iced out. I don't know. Maybe you date somebody who wears a lot of jewelry or jewels. I like to say jewels. It reminds me of Paid in Full. I'm not about to go to Paid in Full. I'm not gonna go there, you guys. I'm sorry, but jewels. They may like to wear a lot of jewels, shining, and or somebody likes to be extravagant. We got the Empress here. A lot of glamour, glitz. I spoke about that already. Um, Unhealthy habits. Someone can have unhealthy habits. I did speak about eating more pomegranates, which is a fruit. So maybe you have an unhealthy habit that you may want to try again with breaking this habit. Is really coming through with try again, unhealthy habit. So yeah, definitely getting that. And you have 777. I remember, I think Leo got 777. Leo got 777. So you may have some type of connection with Leo energy. But that's jackpot energy, and it's crazy because they had the Wheel of Fortune too. That is like jackpot. I'm not telling anyone to gamble, and I forgot to mention this on Leo's reading because I'm not about to tell somebody because everybody don't know how to do certain things and just a little bit and keep it pushing. And gambling is one of those things that if you're not careful, you can get caught up in a vicious cycle. So if you do play the lottery, if you are already a lottery player, this may be an opportune week for you where you can win a nice lump sum, you guys. I'm going to just telling you what I see, babe. 777, it's an angel number, and it is the energy of jackpot. I didn't write that on here, but that's like obvious. 777. So you may play slot machines, or that may be where you find your lucky streak this coming week. It's spiritual awakening. It is good fortune, blessings, abundance. It is alignment, being in alignment. Okay, maybe you are in alignment with your higher self really well this week, or you and another person are in alignment with one another. Being guided by your intuition. We have the High Priestess here, which can speak of trusting your intuition. Spiritual development, wisdom coming through with 777. Trusting your instincts, okay? Instincts really come across to me as like that innate or what you would do, just naturally do in a certain situation, what's innately in you to do. Go with your first mind is coming to me when I'm thinking about this. Like when they say go with your first mind, deepen your spiritual practice could be significant to you. Once again, the High Priestess is like spirituality here. It could be like meditation. What else? You may want to do some type of spiritual cleanse because she does represent purity. So those specific things is really coming through. But whatever deepening your spiritual practice mean to you, I feel as though you should honor it this week. That's significant for you, Scorpio. And babe, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. Make sure you watch all of your placements. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm pretty consistent, you guys. I will say that. I think you get your value. Well, I can't say that, but I feel like I do have quality. However, that could be subjective, but I feel like it's cool over here. I'm just saying like that. I think it's a cool place to be. Kick back, get your drinks, beverages, vitamin drinks, water, your snacks, and chill. Come through and chill with me. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, Scorpio, love and light. Before I get started on Sagittarius, I'll be right back. Right back. All right. Where my Sagittarius at? Welcome you guys to Lit. Love and Light Truth of Tarot. I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes. Kenneth. No, Kenneth, if you're still here, it wasn't dethroned. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you what I think. I was getting the first syllable or letter wrong in that word. It's something bethroned or put. I don't know what it is. It's gonna come to me eventually. It's just crazy how my mind does what it do. Stephanie, hello, my love. Mary, hi. Okay, but maybe that is significant to Scorpio reading. After I was saying something about a shift in power or something, a power dynamic, or like, so that makes sense actually. But that wasn't the word, it's another word. But what the throne do make sense though, since this was brought up. I know Scorpio reading is over, but I'm just not getting to that comment. So I feel like that's significant to Scorpio, where someone could be losing status, and it's an opportunity for Scorpio to be able to level up, baby. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius, August 16th through the 22nd. Sag. I just heard Sagittarius is my favorite. Now, Sagittarius isn't my favorite. Sagittarius isn't my favorite zodiac sign. I don't know if I do have a favorite. Can anybody guess what my favorite zodiac sign is? I've never mentioned this before, but I just want to see if you can guess what my favorite zodiac sign is. But besides that, I heard Sagittarius is my favorite. So I don't know. I feel like that could be significant this week for Sagittarius. You could be someone's favorite or choice, or your favorite, their favorite person. I am a Sagittarius Venus. I have my Venus in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is an important part of my life. I also have another placement in Sagittarius. I don't remember what that is though. But that Venus, that Sagittarius and Venus, or Venus and Sagittarius, however you say it, it's something. It's something, baby. It's a placement to have, okay? Either way, that is definitely a message I was getting about you being somebody's favorite, babe. Okay. That may work in your favor this week, though, for me to get that message. Sagittarius is my favorite. Maybe people are going to be deciding amongst other people, and they're going to be like, well, who would you go with so-and-so? Or who do you say would be the best person for this opportunity or whatever? And they'd be like, well, Sagittarius is my favorite. You know, maybe you submit your work to something. This could be something like a project that you created, or a video where they're going to be choosing who's going to get an opportunity for something, and they base it off of your submission. And you have a panel of people looking over this video or your art or whatever the case may be. I'm using this for an example. I don't know if this is how I go, but this is what's coming to me. Like a TED Talk, for example. I'm imagining, and maybe I did hear this is the process, because one day I'm going to do a TED Talk. You have to submit a video speaking about your topic or whatever, and they do make a decision based off of that, to whether or not you get chosen to go to the next phase or step in the process of being chosen. So I feel like it's an earth sign. I feel like it's an earth sign or air signs: Virgo, Libra, or Aquarius. What was that about, Mom? I forget what I was talking about. Want to do a TED Talk as well? You do? See? But I am going to do a TED Talk. I already know it. I just know it. I don't know if it's going to be in Atlanta or... because I know you can have locals. They have local TED Talks, and then you got the big TED Talk. I don't know. know though. I said I think that's how it go, but I'm not sure. They do have a book on Amazon about how to prepare your talk. It's called TED Talk or something. It's in my cart. I just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get that book, babe, because I'm gonna come with my stuff ready. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. No. Okay. My favorite zodiac sign is Leo. My rising sign. Leo for me is the bomb zodiac sign. I love Leo energy. I just really do. It resonates with me so much. That is my favorite. My second oldest is a Leo. My grandmother was a Leo. They something else now. But one thing about my Leos, baby, they do like to stand out. And it's usually like from the ones I know, it's the way they dress, the way they present. It's like, they say Leos feel like they always in the spotlight. Like they always feel like people watching them or something. I don't know, like the center of attention. That could be true. I don't know. I know my grandmother was like one of the best dressed elders in the church. She loved to wear her big fancy hats, rhinestones on her shoes, her hats, her lapels on her little blazer, suit jackets, would have glitter. She used to be like extra with it. So I love Leo energy. I thought you had to be chosen in a different way since there are always at college campuses or conferences. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But the message for Sagittarius is, I feel like, well, for one, the TED Talk had to come up for a reason. But for two, there's something that I feel like Sagittarius could be applying for or submitting their work to. And people are going to be judging it based off of your submission, which could be a video. It could be a piece of artwork. It could be an audio. It could be, it's heavy on a video submission though. I'm really getting something heavy on a video submission because I literally just saw somebody sitting and talking to a camera. They have interview processes like that for jobs. I've heard of like some jobs where you have to submit why you're the best person for the job, or it's like they want to see you. They want to see how you speak. They want to see your appearance. So, this is why a lot of places might go for a video submission. So that may be significant to somebody. Meg Finn. Hello, my love. Welcome to Lit. All right, let's go. It's up, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit. I don't know if you're on the cusp of Scorpio, Sag, but mom, not you, meditate no matter. My daughter gave me something for Mother's Day, and that word mom, I just totally like zoomed in on it. So your mother may be significant to you this week as well. I told Scorpio the same thing. Messages for Sagittarius. Something significant about your mother this week. You may live with your mother. 9 of Swords. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius. You could be getting over some type of worry or anxiety or insomnia. Maybe you've been experiencing some poor sleep this past or as of late or recently. But it's really coming through as something that's passing over. King of Pentacles, that is a very positive energy. After the 9 of Swords, so it confirms the fact that this 9 of Swords energy, whatever it could be, which it could be sleepless night, poor sleep. Maybe you've been having some reoccurring night visions that aren't favorable. I don't really like to say nightmares. I don't know. But maybe you've been having some night visions that, left you a little shooketh. And that could be coming to an end, or I'm getting here. Even got the 6 of Wands, baby, and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Cancer energy. Sagittarius, we have the King of Pentacles. I have not touched on that yet. But this is an energy of wealth, bounty, achievement, stewardship, opulence, prosperity, discipline, generosity. This could be business. You could be experiencing some type of success in your business this week. You could be put in a management position this week. It's something where you could be beating out the competition because the Five of Wands is in the background and he has this wand, the sixth wand, up over the other wands. The Five of Wands could be the energy of competition. So you could be like winning out or beating out some competition this week where it's like, okay, things are in alignment for me. I'm able to press forward, move forward swiftly. Something could pick up after this promotion or win or whatever this could be. This King of Pentacles is just really an energy of something favorous, abundance for you coming through, if you will. The King of Pentacles is like that energy of long, steady, diligent, using your wisdom, building brick by brick. No, we're not talking about street bricks. We're really talking about building an empire, building your business, okay? If you are involved in any type of street pharmaceutical, here we go. Pharmaceuticals. I don't feel like I'm saying that word right. You know what I'm trying to say. If you're involved with anything like that, I feel like you may want to get up out of that. Go ahead and let that go and be legit. Do what you're supposed to be doing now, because I feel like it may cause you some type of problems with this Nine of Swords energy here, okay? So move up out of that line of work, babe, and take your talents, skills, gifts elsewhere, okay? Show me more, Holy Spirit. That's only for one person. I feel like I don't think we got too much of that going on up in here, but Spirit showed me that, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Two of Cups. So Sagittarius, this is definitely the energy of coming into some type of unification with something that is in alignment with you. We have the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Hangman been coming through, baby. That's Pisces energy. So it's like, I gotta clarify these cards. Let me just tell you the truth right now. It's a storyline here. It's just a little bit disjointed for me, for real. Okay, the Hangman is, what's underneath that? The Page of Wands. Five of Wands. There go that Five of Wands, y'all. The Hierophant. Got another energy here. Something about, okay. Oh, okay. I got a message coming through for somebody, but this isn't like the main storyline. If you've been having some type of infighting or disagreements, arguments in your partnership, romantic partnership, or a family member or some type of co-worker situation, wherever it's like you and another person where you guys weren't seeing eye to eye, you may have been beefing or not speaking, you know, you might have gotten quiet on one another in your heads about something. I feel as though that's about to come to an end here, because we got the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to tell you something, baby. I'm going to tell you something. You know, I don't be just fishing for information here. I just go from what I see. These two energies with the Ace of Cups, nah. This is too much. This is only pointing to one thing. This only points to one thing. The Two of Cups already came up in your reading, Sagittarius. There's something here about, I don't know if you're like at odds with a life partner, a soulmate, I would say, or someone got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even shuffle. I was about to clarify these energies here. But we got the Page of Wands coming through after somebody receives some type of enlightenment, or they view things differently. This is going to fix whatever this conflict was between you and this person, or disagreement that you guys were having. Now, this could have to do with your life person, your romantic partner, your wife, your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, which I don't like to use those terms, your lady, your man. Um, you guys could be fixing it. It could be, we're coming on one accord. We're experiencing a new level of love in our relationship. There could be a leveling up of a commitment here, like going from dating to exclusively dating, or if you're exclusively dating, you guys could decide to take it up to engagement. I will throw in living together because people do that. Maybe you guys weren't living together and hey, let's share space now. Let's share bills. Let's take this to that level where, let's see if we can do this. Can we work together in a partnership and build a life together, and then we may decide to get married if we do decide to get married. Okay, so I'm seeing something like that. Someone here has been stuck in their head. I feel like it's this King of Pentacles. So I don't know if that's you, Sagittarius. You could be coming through as this King of Pentacles, someone who could be focused on their money or been focused on building their financial status or making sure their funds was right before taking something to the next level or focusing in on love. I feel like this is you, Sag. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's either you or somebody you're dealing with. We got Taurus energy here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like Sagittarius, you could have your sights set on someone or they could have their sights set on you, which goes back to I choose Sagittarius. I feel like somebody could be making a decision. To a sword, somebody probably was stuck where they didn't make a decision or couldn't make a decision. If there was competition in a situation, somebody could have had options. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Five of Cups. So you were separated. This is kind of specific, you guys. We're going into the specificities of, why I gotta be sounding like this? You guys, I read heli books. I'm an avid, I love to read, but I don't know what goes on when I get up on this channel with these readers. High vocabulary. Used to be in spelling bee when I was a child. I know that was a long time ago, but I'm saying I love words. Words is like one of my favorite things. Because words, baby, you can break them words down and then look at the root word of a word and it just says so much. Like if it has Latin origin or, look at the suffix of it, the prefix of it. You can tell what a big word means just from breaking it down like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look it up in the dictionary a lot of times. But there's this Nine of Swords is here because of a Five of Cups situation. I didn't think fire sign, but you do give Leo. I said Earth because most Capricorns love Virgos or are friends with Virgos. You know what, Mom? I have a younger sister that's a Virgo, and I dated a Virgo. Was one of the worst relationships I ever subjected myself to. After the person chased me down for so long, I finally gave them an opportunity to show themselves approved, and they failed miserably. Either way, I've never really dealt with Virgos, besides my baby sister being one. Me and her was like this, though, and she's my youngest sister. It's like a 7-year age gap between us, but this was back, when we were when I was younger. We used to go out a lot, just have fun, kick it. Either way, Taurus would probably be next, and that's because that is an earth sign, and I do love earth. I do earth energy, but ruled by Venus. Need I say more? McFinn, I don't know what you said. 8373. Oh, it's working actually. My total at Whole Foods just now was $5.55, giving change and having faith. Aww, that's beautiful. And just the fact that you're on while you're out and about. Wow, Mom. Thank you. The specifics. I just created a whole nother word. So yes, Five of Cups. Someone been going through it. Look, we got a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's you. That's you. That's you. Sagittarius. The Magician. Seven of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. First of all, a lot of fire here. The backstory to this Five of Cups. Here you are. Taking action after a period of, you may have rejected someone, Sagittarius, or they rejected you. But I feel like more than that, I feel like you're rejecting this Knight of Wands energy, which is more so it's like you've grown up from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Okay, where you want to take responsibility here. You want to actually yeah, because it's like at first you were stuck, Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, where you was not interested in building something with someone, or you didn't see it as an opportunity that could probably be fruitful for you, or could have conflicted with you building your finances or focusing on your finances if that was something important for you during the time that you put your hands, like, look at how, you see how there's seven of Wands. Like, no, you can't have access here. No, I'm good. No commitment here. Like, I'm focusing on my finances or money or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to just have fun. Knight of Wands. I'm going to just be adventurous. I'm going to just have fun. Well, now, there's this new perspective here, Sagittarius. But you was missing somebody, babe. Like, you was feeling the loss of somebody. You might have been thinking about this person all night. Couldn't sleep. Seeing them in your dreams. You are someone who you're attached to, okay? I'm not just going to put this on you. Or it could be both of y'all. Shoot, I don't know. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, man. Stop playing. So look, this is really giving me the energy of, because the King of Pentacles could be like the husband, the provider for the family, the Fool. Yes, it's like, I want to take on that responsibility. I want to, masculine, feminine. I want to really see what this is about. I want to commit to this opportunity with Sagittarius, or Sagittarius, you could be thinking about that in regard to another person. And look, what I like about this imagery here, I just noticed that, you know, this deck has a guidebook, which I do not have. I ordered it from Temu, if you haven't heard the story. I didn't know that Temu sold bootleg tarot decks. I would have never spent my money on it. I really would have bypassed, but I got a few decks from Temu. The tea leaf fortune cards I have is bootleg. Didn't come with a guidebook. Didn't know. This deck, out of hand tarot deck, I love it. I was attracted to the imagery. Didn't know it had a guidebook. But my point for bringing that up is I read it like the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith when I read this deck. And at first I used to be really analyzing the pictures that are here, the illustration. I don't spend so much time doing that now when I'm reading. I'm just using the original Rider-Waite if I'm going by the book, okay? What I'm seeing here, what's standing out to me, this is two people here. They're setting a table. But from the appearance of it, my intuition is telling me they're getting ready to eat dinner or have a meal as a family. And they're setting the table. They put the cups down, or they have some cups down here, which is 10 cups because this is the 10 of cups. Some of them are upright and some of them are face down. So what this is telling me is after a period of probably being single for you, Sagittarius, or the person you're dealing with, someone has really prepared. Like maybe they weren't in a position financially. That's really coming through big for me with your reading. Where financially they weren't ready to take on this family or create a family, start a family, or commit, to a partnership where you guys are really going to be like sharing space, sharing bills. They wanted to be able to do their part. Is really what, like, they wanted to be able to probably be the person, the provider. If this is a masculine energy is really coming through that way. I'm not like putting gender roles on people and stuff. That's not really what I'm doing, but there are people who do see Hierophant is a traditional energy also. So whoever I'm speaking to is like you take on that traditional mindset when it comes to your partnerships. If you're the man or the masculine, you want to be able to hold it down. You want to be able to take care of the bulk of like rent, bills, or whatever. At least this is what I'm seeing. You feel like that's your responsibility. That's why that word responsibility came up, because I feel like now you're in a position to where you can take on that responsibility. Okay, where it's like I'm the leader here, or I'm the head, I'm the overseer of this family, if you will. So this is a person who was single, and now they're making ready or have made ready to bring somebody on along or bring them in as a partner here. So I'll show you where it's like they are preparing the table for a meal. They're turning the cups that were face down upright. And this person is in the process of turning this cup up. So I feel like this is something that's taking place. So you can see the 3 cups here are face down. The other cups that's in the back are already turned up on the table. And I feel like they're setting the table, because you can look at this as like, how do you know if they're setting the table or if they're clearing the table? My intuition is telling me that they are setting the table because of what I'm seeing here. Okay, 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, excuse me. There's this feeling of abundance for sure here. Someone can really see themselves spending their time with you, their life with you. They see it as being very abundant. The Fool here, Aquarius energy, could be significant. The Fool is a new beginning, fresh start. This is the first of many meals, my love. This is the first of many meals we're going to be sharing together, okay? The 5 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, which is the divine counterpart to the King of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. It may be a reunion, a reconciliation here. Someone getting unstuck in their mind. Some type of grieving, loss, sadness. Something is about to come together for you and another person, Sagittarius. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Seeing eye to eye, clear, healthy communication. This is like a protected, this is like a protected connection here. Come out if you're coming out. Come out cleanly. Thank you. There's that 5 of Swords. Look, the cards is telling you, babe. Like, I don't even have to say anything. If you know anything about tarot, I mean, I'm gonna say what it is, but it's just a clear picture. You got the 2 of Cups being clarified by the 5 of Swords. After the conflict, there is a truce, a seeing eye to eye, coming together, mutual desire for one another. This is like Someone being tenderhearted now, open-hearted. There's a mutual desire here between you and another person, Sagittarius. The Two of Cups can also be a proposal, marriage, a connection, partnership. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. And what? The King of Pentacles. You listen. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Let me tell you, okay, and then we're going to move on because this message was kind of clear cut. The Page of Swords is an energy of like impulsiveness. Like now, I need to speak on this. I need to speak my mind. See, the Knight of the Page of Swords is like, no, I was talking about the Knight of Swords, my bad. The Page of Swords is that energy of research, curiosity, investigation. So, I mean, this could be someone who's been spying on the other person or really taking into consideration, because the Page of Swords is like a lot of mental activity as well, where you are probably constantly thinking about this situation here or doing some type of research around it, looking into it. With the King of Pentacles and the way he's counting his money here, that's important to this person, where it's like, I feel like this person has been really considering their finances, like, or preparing their finances in a sense, to make sure everything is suitable. I'm able to make this move. Sagittarius, if this doesn't happen this week, with somebody coming forward or you going towards another person, I feel like this is definitely in the works, because someone here is really making ready for a partnership, a connection. The Knight of Pentacles, someone has worked. We got the Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance. They've patiently, diligently work towards establishing some type of financial stability. And they've been patient, babe, with this whole process. Not only patient, I feel like they've had their eye on someone for a while, or they knew who they wanted, but they didn't make the move because it's like, I'm not able to because I just got too much other stuff going on. With the Two of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck too, it's like they may have just been juggling. They was juggling a lot already, so they couldn't really move forward, right? And then I feel like with this, it's just saying that someone here is coming forward, Sagittarius. Someone here wants to reconcile. Someone here wants to level up the connection. They want to commit to the connection. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. We got that Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, of course. Someone may have also been in the gym working out. Okay, that could be significant to somebody here. May have wanted to drop a few pounds or tighten up their appearance. It's coming through with the Knight of Pentacles. This deck makes it so easy for you. You see somebody here on like a treadmill or an elliptical. Probably like, well, not a treadmill, because you know the ellipticals usually have that bar you hold right here on the side, and then they got the two right here, and then they got the bigger ones right here. So this that type of machine. I don't know if that really matters, but this is a cardio machine. You can see the weights in the background. Patience, temperance, moderation. Maybe they had some type of spending problem I'm getting to, where they had to temper that or fix that. Stop wasting their bread on certain things that didn't matter. I feel like someone is going from the life of a bachelor or bachelorette, where they just was really concerned about their own day-to-day, doing what they wanted to do, really no restrictions for the most part. I do what I want. It's just me I'm concerned about. Well, they're moving into being able to take on someone else and be responsible for them as well, or take them into consideration with their life decisions and choices. taking them into consideration, watching how they spend their money now, because you can see this King of Pentacles, he's counting his money. You see on the screen here, it's a big pentacle and, you know, some figures. So it's probably like he's looking at his funds, keeping track of his funds. It's another like little graph here. He got like this money bag or envelope with cash there, but he's counting these bills right here. So yeah, I almost feel like somebody had to discipline their spending. Could be significant here with the Knight of Pentacles next to this King of Pentacles. Temperance is about moderation, you know, balance, alchemization. I almost feel like I see the sun symbol tattooed on this person's finger. It looks like a circle with a dot in the middle of it. That's literally the symbol for the sun, which rules Leo. So maybe Leo is significant, even though temperance is the energy of Sagittarius. So someone could have Leo placement, so you could be dealing with the Leo Sagittarius. Some yellow flowers could be significant to someone, or a yellow flower, or I don't know. I feel like these are lilies. Someone's name could be Lily, or lilies could be significant to someone. Lily of the Valley. I think that's what Jesus is referred to as in the Bible, the lily of the valley. So I don't know, maybe somebody started going back to church or getting back into their religious practices to help bring balance into their life, or moderation. They could be following what they feel is a call. I think I mentioned that already, like their purpose in life, or they feel called to something and they're pursuing that. That's significant to whoever I'm speaking to. I'm going to go ahead and get some oracle messages, Sagittarius, for you. Messages for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, did y'all see how those flew out? That was crazy. Some of you all need to start eating more whole foods. I don't know why. I just actually was thinking about what Mom had sent in the message saying her total was 555 from Whole Foods, and that just really resonated with me just now, where I feel like somebody needs to start incorporating more whole foods into your diet. And I'm looking at this King of Pentacles, and he just have all this lush greenery around him and grapes and stuff. So that's a message for someone. 2, 4, 6. Eat more fresh vegetables, fruit, less packaged items, you guys. And if you are eating processed stuff, let it be like the least processed. Like personally, I'm an oatmeal eater, but I switched from the traditional oats to steel cut oats. They're just slightly or a little bit less processed than traditional oats, okay? Making little changes like that, you know. 2, 4. Could be significant to somebody. Not to say you don't have your treats or snacks, but just try to switch stuff over. Like I make homemade popcorn instead of picking out on the bag tortilla chips I was so in love with. Stuff like that. And I don't use butter. For one, I told you I started eating canned fish. I was plant-based for almost 3 years. And then I started eating canned fish, but I still don't do dairy. I do nothing else but the canned fish. Like I'm not partaking of any other animal products. But I speak about this a lot on my other channel. I'm always seem to be bringing this up, but they got so much garbage in this stuff, you guys. I'm so serious. So one thing I stopped ingesting was an ingredient called natural flavors. It's in everything. for the most part, natural flavors is in every freaking thing. Even if you buy like what's big for plant-based people or vegan people, when you want to add a smoke flavor to your food, it's this liquid smoke. So I would use that in my beans. It just make it feel like taste like meat is in it, y'all, like smoked meat and stuff. So it got natural smoke flavor in it. So it's an app called YUKA. I think I told you about this before. You can scan your packaged food, your beauty products, and it'll let you know if it's safe or not. So my daughter told me about it, and we both scanning away. She's actually throwing stuff away. That's not, I'm like, I'm going to use the rest of this and I won't buy it again. My daughter's a tourist, by the way. So, well, one of them, you know, I have 5 children. Either way, I'm scanning the liquid smoke, and it has natural smoke flavor in it. But the chemicals associated with the natural flavor is so dangerous. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just threw the bottle away. They don't really come in big bottles. I just threw it away. I'm not dealing with that. I already don't consume natural flavors, so I don't know how the natural smoke flavor got away from me. But butter, plant-based butter and plant-based milk, I don't drink that crap anymore either. They both carry natural flavors in that. So I don't consume neither one. I'm going to make my own plant milk, which will be almonds, but I have to get a better blender than what I have. I feel like I need to do that. And buy some containers to keep it in once I blend it up and strain it out. But the plant-based butter, y'all, I put that, like, come on, that's a staple. I love butter. I can add that buttery flavor to stuff, but I don't want the natural flavors in my system. So I make my popcorn. I spray it with some grapefruit oil spray, and I am a plant. I don't mind oil. I consume oil. I know some people like don't eat oil. I do, but it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Just popping my own popcorn and spraying the pan with the little spray. I don't need no butter, y'all. I'll be good. I add my little pink Himalayan salt on top. I'm good to go. So that just was me talking about make the changes that you can in your diet. Take my word for it, you guys. This system that we live in is bent towards destroying human life. If I'm gonna just be real blunt with it, right? So you have to be keen and aware of if you value yourself. You know, everybody don't care. I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge, but Spirit has already been speaking to someone, and that's why I'm bringing it up. You know, just make small changes. I don't consume fried foods anymore either. Like Spirit has just been dealing with me since my spiritual awakening, which has been, I'll be going on 3 years. It's between December and January. Okay. So changes have been happening little by little, and, you know, just start small. You don't have to do a lot at once. Just start replacing certain things that you may consume, even products that you use. And this is to a Sagittarius that needs to start stepping it up in that department. Okay, that's why I'm bringing this stuff up. Okay, beauty products. Get the cleanest thing you can find. Do the Yuka app. I think that's how you pronounce it. YUKA is free. Now you can pay for an upgrade where you can just type in the name of products and it'll let you know. But the free version, you get to scan the barcode. So I have products that I've ordered from Amazon that doesn't have a barcode on it, so I left in the dark. So I would upgrade with that app so that I can type in stuff before I purchase it on Amazon, and I'm able to actually see if it's worth my money or not. So do with that information what you will, but I do feel like to someone out there who's listening right now that it's important that you start changing that. Incorporate more whole foods. Drink more water, whether you feel like that should be alkaline water, coconut water, whatever resonates with you as a person. I personally drink spring water preferably, but if something happened and I couldn't access it, I probably would drink tap water. You know what I'm saying? Even at the gym, I was wondering recently, like, is this tap water drinking out the fountain at the gym, or when you fill up your water bottle at Planet Fitness with it, is that tap water? I wonder if it is. Then yeah, I drink tap water because I do be filling my water bottle up with that water. But I purchase spring water. That's my main way to ingest water. Little things, you guys. It's the little things, okay? You have at the bottom of the deck, bored. This is weird because Scorpio got the same card. Uninterested, nothing to see here, lacking interest, unfulfilled, restless, unchallenged, same old, same old. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant to you, Sagittarius. But that bored energy is coming through for you. Maybe you've been bored without this person in your life. Talkative. Someone here is like to talk. They're very good with their words, okay? So this could be fast speech, a know-it-all. This could be somebody here. It could be somebody who feel like they know everything, honey. They're very opinionated. They're chatty. They like to talk. Somebody may love to share information. Somebody may be a social butterfly here. They like to talk to different people and share information and have conversations and learn from people. Great communication skills, okay? And somebody could be a speaker, they could be a rapper, or any orator, anything where you use your voice, you're talkative. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be significant. We also have kind-hearted is coming back out. I think Scorpio got that too. So you could be on the cusp of Scorpio or dealing with the Scorpio. Summer energy is here. It could be significant. The summer months would be the sign of Gemini, which the last day of Gemini comes in on the first day of summer, June 20th, my mom's birthday. So Gemini could be significant, Cancer could be significant, Leo could be significant, Virgo could be significant, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with any of these signs where they could be important to you. Someone's name could be summer. Something significant could have happened in the summer months that stand out to you. Aquarius is coming out again. Aquarius is January 20th through February 18th. So maybe those birth dates are significant for someone. January 20th or February 18th. You can vet the person or the situation, or a veterinarian could be significant. You could have a pet. Maybe you have a pet that needs to go see the vet. You may need to pay some money. We saw somebody counting some money and taking something into consideration. Maybe you're looking at that bill, or you're thinking about that vet bill. Your pet may need to get some medical attention. Or you could be someone who works with animals. Sagittarius, you could have a pet. But Spirit is saying vet the person or vet the situation. And I think that's what you've been doing, or whoever this was who've been looking at their funds, like really considering this or thinking about it and looking at all that. Unexpected money is here for you, Sagittarius. So now this can go either way. I'm not going to just act like it can't. This could be you needing to pay unexpected money, which is coming under vet person / situation. And I was talking about you considering the cost it may be to take a pet to the vet. So maybe there's some unexpected costs that you could be having to take on in regard to something unexpected that has to do with your pet, okay, and having to get them some medical attention. Or you could be receiving some unexpected money. Sagittarius, take it either way, babe. Single, I said something about somebody's been single. I feel that for real. I don't think whoever this is has been like dating around. I feel like this is somebody who's been focusing on them, leveling up their finances, preparing their life for something committed. Okay, the next relationship I be in is a relationship I'm going to be with the person who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life, whether we get married or we just decide to just do the thing where we're living together. But this person has been single. Giver. I think Scorpio got this card too. That's weird. I be shuffling and I break this deck down into 2 decks. I shuffle each one. I bring it back together. I cut it. And then I lick my finger. I used to didn't do it that way. I just intuitively pull. But this week I was like, let me do it this way. And these same cards been coming out. It's so interesting. Locks. Look, guys. So there's a Sagittarius here who has locks. Like your girl. Or you're dealing with someone who has locks. That's what I see for you, okay? So make sure you watch all your placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest of it. Don't apply, let it fly. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you like this stream, all right? If you're watching on the playback, like that too. Thank you. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Sagittarius. Until next time, love and light. Moving on to Capricorn. Where my Capricorns at? Where you at, Cappy? My fellow Capricorn. Oh, excuse me. Yay. We get to be ruled by Saturn. How fun. Yay. It's crazy. I'm like, my favorite sign is Leo, baby. They rule by the sun. I like that. That's why I like Leo energy so much. And I'm grateful to have Leo rising. It do make me who I am, you guys. Because one thing I've always done, because I'm a Capricorn sun. And you know, Capricorns can tend to be like to themselves. They don't really, you know what I'm saying, do too much. And then I got Libra as my moon. It's like God just made me perfect for me, you know. But either way, that Leo rising, I've always been like a part of, and I think it has to do with my Libra moon too, or being on the cusp of Aquarius. I've always been a part of cheerleading squads growing up, drill teams, the high school band, front and center as a majorette. We call them highlighters. I've always been like anything that would put me like out in, you know, performing or something. That was me, y'all. I loved it. Gap smiling all over the place, y'all. And I was shy though. I was shy. But I broke up out of that when I got into sales, doing like door-to-door sales, selling ADT home security systems, selling gas suppliers, and talking to people. It just kind of broke me out of being shy. But yeah, that Leo rising really helps me a lot. That's why I'm able to do what I'm doing now, you know. From what I believe, and I'm not saying it's Capricorns that's not out in front. So I'm like LeBron James is a freaking Capricorn. Who else? My boy. The Equalizer. What's that actor that played the Equalizer? Denzel Washington. He a Capricorn. Mary J. Blige, she a Capricorn. I mean, don't give me the name of everybody. I'm just saying we can be out in the front center. But who knows? Maybe they got some fire placements or any of those signs that is good with entertainment or being seen or any of that, you know. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Michelle Obama. I think she's a Capricorn, and she's married to Barack. He's a Leo. Cappy, so maybe you have a Leo in your energy who's going to be approaching you, want to date you, could be interested in you, or Leo could be significant to you some type of way. This week could be significant to you. Maybe you have a Leo child. You guys could be probably getting together or having some type of meaningful time together, quality time or conversation. Let's see what comes out in your reading. Some of y'all supposed to be doing what I'm doing. That's what I'm getting. Like reading tarot. Maybe you've been thinking about it, been on the fence about it. Been on the fence about it. It's a movie called Fences. And I think Denzel Washington played in Fences. It's funny how I said you've been on the fence, and then I thought about the movie Fences, and I was already mentioning Denzel Washington. Yep, Fences. It's a movie with Denzel Washington playing it. I was talking about how he was a Capricorn. Maybe someone's name is Washington, last name. First name could be Denzel or Den. Maybe someone's nickname is Den. Desi could be significant. Desiree. Desiraya could be someone's name. I just heard. I don't remember the storyline to Fences, that movie, but I'm sure enough wondering why did I channel that movie. Five of Swords flipped over. We'll see. That's some type of conflict, arguments, disagreements. But the Five of Swords in a positive sense is like getting the upper hand in a situation, so to speak. You can take advantage of a situation with your knowledge, so to speak, your what you know about a situation to gain the upper hand in a situation, which can come into play, especially in like competitive arenas or environments where you gain the upper hand over the other competitors. Winning at all costs as well, which means come hell or high waters, like I'm coming out on top with this. Like I'm not about to be the last man standing or not getting in or making it in. So, but it can also speak about empty victories. You know, you're trying to win at all costs, but once you get the win or the victory, so to speak, it's like, was it even worth it? Like I don't even feel like a winner for real. I've lost so much obtaining the victory that it's an empty win. So I don't know. Maybe that's significant to someone here. Cappy Wappy. Two of Pentacles. You got a lot on your plate, Capricorn. I wouldn't be surprised, babe. It might be time to manage your time, Capricorn, better with something. Or you making a decision about something, or somebody else could be making a decision about you. There's another Earth energy coming through, Capricorn, with the Page of Pentacles. This is like the world, bottom of the deck. Capricorn, Saturn energy. This is crazy. Capricorn energy here. I feel like you're actually making a decision this week, Capricorn, that could bring something to a close. Or I'm gonna get one more card, but I just need to take a little segue right here. An offer could be coming in because the world speaks about elevation or recognition as well. So you could be getting recognized for something, receiving some type of award, because with the world is really, I'm seeing it as well as like some type of award that you could receive as well. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is something you could have been really diligent with, really working and developing something, and some type of, maybe you've been working on something diligently, while you're managing other things, multitasking, and finally it's coming to a close. And this is like a great accomplishment for you. This could also be a message, a good news coming in. The Page of Pentacles is like good news. Maybe you've recently taken on a new opportunity or something, and you're adapting. You're learning to adapt to this new opportunity or new beginning. Oh, Spirit said no, you're going to keep it. Interesting. Two of Wands. No majors. That's interesting this week. Coming out in the initial spread. I do see two too. You have Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So that age could be significant. February 2nd could be significant, which is, where is Aquarius? Aquarius energy. I just want to double check. Could be significant. That's a mirroring energy. 22. That could be a master builder, life path number 22. You could be born on the 22nd. But if you're born on the 22nd, that would make you an Aquarius. So maybe that's significant. December 22nd, that would be Capricorn. Okay, that would be Capricorn, my bad. First day of Capricorn, actually. I was thinking January 22nd, but when I went back to December, that's actually the first day of Capricorn. And you could be on the cusp of Sagittarius. We do have these Two of Wands here, which can speak about planning something, making progress, making a decision. So I feel like you're going from making, like juggling the possibility, going back and forth in your mind about something. And then now Capricorn, you're like, oh, I got it now. I got it. I know what I'm going to do here. Let me start to make the plans for this, put the plans into place. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is the energy of the working parent archetype, the mom, divine feminine energy. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing something here. But you know what I also see? I see somebody bringing you something. I see somebody could be traveling to bring you something, Capricorn. They're bringing you something, and whatever they're bringing you, you're going to be nurturing it. I also feel like whatever they're bringing you is going to be able to advance you towards a new beginning. Because quickly advance you to a new beginning, because we have the Knight of Swords with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot Cancer energy. I feel like whatever this is that you could be receiving, this could be something from Spirit, God, or this could be something tangible from a person. But I feel like you're going to really strategize with this thing. You're going to use whatever this is for your advancement or moving forward, or to be able to move, Capricorn. From what I'm seeing here, you may be lacking probably the funds or finances to be able to move forward with something. This could have to do with your business or actually relocating, like moving from one state to another. I'll say state, because you can move from country to country, which could be possible because he is holding this globe in his hand here with the Two of Wands. It's just not a strong message for me. The stronger message is somebody relocating to another state. That's really what's resonating with me here, okay? So, somebody could be giving you the funds to be able to purchase a vehicle or put a down payment on a vehicle. A new vehicle. You could trade in a vehicle. Possibly. You could be buying a new vehicle this week. Maybe you are renting a vehicle to travel in, or to work in. Or some of you may do like gig work too. You could be considering taking on a gig. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Lyft. I'm just naming a few things here. Amazon Flex. for some extra funds. I do feel like it's something, whoever I'm speaking to, if you are thinking about that, I feel like you're just deciding to do it for a period of time. I don't feel like you're just like, I'm going to be a professional DoorDasher, or it's funny, I was just saying that to somebody recently. I'm going to be a professional DoorDasher or Lyft person, or, you know, I just see it as really something that you're going to be, maybe you're preparing for the holiday season or Christmas or something. That's what I'm seeing, is something temporary, like a means to an end. Let me just do this for a little while so I can take this trip, or let me just do this for a little while so I can pay this bill or this debt. Let me just do this for a little while so I can start getting these Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying? If that resonates, you know. I don't celebrate holidays. Some people do. Well, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and the calendar New Year, I do observe those, but they can have all that other stuff, okay? Either way, some people are big with the holidays, and you could be preparing, because we are entering the season. Yeah. First up is, it's a holiday at the end of summer. What is that, y'all? Veterans Day or Labor Day or something? I think it's at the end of summer. As long as I've been living on this earth, I don't know it specifically. I feel like it's like Veterans Day or something. Okay, some people do stuff for that. They barbecue, they get the family together, and then we're going to be moving into like Halloween, October. If you're from Ohio, I don't know if this is just an Ohio holiday, Sweetest Day. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I remember when I was younger and I came to Georgia, where I live now, to visit my father. And I was talking about Sweetest Day. They're like, what the heck is Sweetest Day? I'm like, y'all don't celebrate Sweetest Day? It's like a national holiday. Like, no, it's not a national holiday. And then we have like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that stuff. So, Cappy, you may be like, let me get my funds up, you know, let me take on this gig. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Oh, now we starting to clarify all the cards. I could have just left it there. What is this Two of Pentacles, Holy Spirit, for Capricorn? Seven of Cups. You're balancing something. You're making a decision, because we got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Options, choices. The World. This is something coming to a close. I feel like you're no longer going to be going back and forth about something, or you're finally going to adapt to something if you've been trying to adapt to a new start or beginning here. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out with the World. September 21st could be significant. I think that's Virgo energy. Wow. Yeah, it's the first day before the last. It's September 22nd is the last day of Virgo, and September 21st is almost, you know, it's right at the end of Virgo season. So that's significant because that's a fellow Earth sign. And then we got this Nine of Pentacles here. Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And the Nine of Pentacles represents financial independence. The Nine of Pentacles represent could be like a level up in your finances, an uptick in your finances. So I feel like you're going to be probably actually reaching the point to where you could have done the work already, Capricorn, and now you've like, okay, I have enough money to do whatever this is. Go to travel, to purchase something, to take care of something that you've been looking to take care of. You could actually really be traveling for real. I see that heavy here. Let me do the Page of Pentacles real quick. You could be making a purchase, a significant purchase this week. It don't have to be a vehicle. It could be securing your Airbnb for something, hotel stay, paying for a retreat or something. It's like a big ticket item. You could be buying a piece of jewelry, an important piece of jewelry. With this Page of Pentacles, someone could be buying you a piece of jewelry. It could be an engagement ring. Because I said I see somebody bringing you something because she's actually holding this pentacle that this page is bringing to her. or this person is bringing to her. Definitely seeing that. Two of Cups, didn't I say it could be an engagement ring? Y'all gonna learn. No, just playing. It's giving engagement ring or some type of commitment coming from somebody. Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. I just be reading the cards, y'all. Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Emperor. This is a love offer, Capricorn. This Two of Pentacles could be the energy of somebody who is connected to you, weighing the decision out in their mind to whether or not they want to end their singledom. I feel like they've made the decision. But this was something like past energy, quite possibly. But they've made a decision. And what's the Two of Wands, Holy Spirit? Child. What's the Two of Wands, Holy Spirit, for Capricorn? I be sweeping off like any speck, any strand of my hair. I just keep rubbing. I think it's gotta be clean. Look, Two of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. Baby, for some of you, this could be a same-sex partnership. Okay, the Magician, bottom of the deck, Gemini, Virgo, with the Empress. Oh my gosh, baby. Your birthday could be January 3rd, Capricorn, if you're a sun. But something is moving forward. After the planning, there is some action being taken. The Magician, action. They want to move something forward. Something is going to start growing, or is going to grow, or is moving forward, y'all. Like, that's the best way I could say it. Once again, I'm looking at this contract that is on this table with the Two of Cups. You know, these people are holding hands. They got their little coffee cups here. Maybe you could be, once again, the message is coming through with looking at some property, finding property, buying property, signing a lease, signing a mortgage agreement. You could be possibly considering taking on a roommate. Maybe you found your roommate who you feel like would be a good match for you. There's a lot of love here in this reading between you and someone else, Capricorn. I feel like something is moving forward, baby, in the love department. I also feel like something is like, how can I say this? Something is taking on a new cycle. And we got the Fool here. Wait, didn't I see the Fool? Yeah. Because it's the Magician, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Hanged One, and the Fool, which is the beginning of a new cycle after this world energy. Pretty much, Capricorn, all of what I said in your reading stands. I said you got a lot of messages, actually. We talked about gig work, second job, saving money, making a purchase, somebody coming in with a proposal, a gift, some good news could be coming in, finding a roommate if you've been looking for a roommate, or some type of business partner. I gotta put that in there too, could be significant. Somebody could be traveling, somebody could be traveling to you. You could be traveling to someone else. You could be getting some good news, really good news with the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. There could be some back and forth communication between you and someone else who lives at a distance, for sure. You know, I feel like you guys could be going back and forth with communicating with one another. Video call, Zoom call could be significant to you. Um, Making some type of social media content could be significant to you this week, or making a decision to do it could be significant. For some of you, you could be an artist. You like to draw, paint, create artwork, quite possibly. I'm also hearing sculpting or sculptor. You could work with clay. You could build things with your hands, like molding, molding something with your hand, like clay. You know, manipulating some type of something material to create a look with your hands. Okay, but it's in an artistic fashion. Okay, where you make things, right? But you can actually be an artist with a paintbrush, where you hold a paintbrush and you dip it in paint and you paint pictures. Okay, some of you could be putting your work on display this week. You could have a little pop-up shop or something. Could be thinking about it. You could be purchasing a painting for your space, work, or home. I see two people putting a picture up on the wall, adjusting it, making sure it fits in this space, making sure, you know, it works for the space. Somebody could make jewelry. You could be a jewelry maker or considering it. What else I see? Hold on. You could wear a smock. You could work it with a smock. Like, you could be a hairstylist, a barber, an artist, once again, can wear a smock. Now, those are the occupations that are standing out to me. It could be other occupations, or, you know, hobbies, doing hobby work where you will put on a smock. But that's that coming out to me for somebody. 4, 6, 7. Wearing a smock. Clarity is at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn. So you could be getting clarity about something. All right. Something else is coming through. Some of you could be creating art with your child or children, drawing with them, coloring with them, or spirit is suggesting that you begin to do something like that with the young people in your life, or a child in your life. I was recently talking to, I was on Sagittarius because my grandson knocked on the door. He's 7, and we do science projects together every week. So if you don't spend time with the young people in your life, Capricorn, and it's funny because I'm a Capricorn sun, you may want to start doing something like that. You can just get a coloring book from the dollar store, child. I'm just saying something inexpensive. Or you don't have to do that. You may need to purchase paper or something where you guys can just start free drawing, creating your own artwork, or coloring books where you actually coloring. For one, you tap into your inner child that way. Always have fun. Try to have fun in your life, Capricorn. Don't just have a humdrum, boring life. Also, you want to tap into that creativity, energy of creativity. Oh, no, I'm not seeing 222. And we already had 22 come out, and I said I'm seeing 22. Baby, we gonna get to them angel numbers, because you sure got them tools coming out, Capricorn. And it also helps children. You're spending quality time with the child in your life. It also helps children to hone their skills of creativity. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of pluses to doing art with children, okay? And we don't want art to be lost. I think a lot of public schools nowadays don't even have art programs like they used to when I used to go to school, or maybe when my children used to go to school. That's probably when they got rid of art, start cutting funding and stuff to the school. So I think art program was probably the first one to go, with like health and home ec and stuff like that. But yeah, please. And it helps children to be off them video games, y'all. A lot of children be addicted to video games or being on the tablet, and just doing a bunch of stuff. It's a balance with the two. It's a balancing thing here. You can do a little bit of that too, but hey, we got to make sure we create as well. Let's see what we got. Meeting of the minds that came off with so many. This is funny to me, y'all. Meeting of the minds, Capricorn. And when I get these same cards, I got to tell you to watch all your placements, okay? If you feel led to. Meeting of the minds is about clear communication, shared interests or interest with someone else, agreements. I'm looking at this Two of Cups. You see the contract right there. That's a meeting of the minds, the Two of Cups. Agreements, partnerships, understanding or mutual understanding, a truce, a contract, negotiating. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have sharp dresser, polish. Somebody could be a sharp dresser. We do have the Nine of Pentacles, which can be the energy of looking good, feeling good, smelling good. So maybe those are adjectives to describe someone. Here, you or someone else. The Nine of Pentacles, look at this. They're looking at this jewelry here. They have a lot of crystals and stuff. And that did make me see, I saw somebody who could work with jewelry, make jewelry. You could use crystals, make jewelry with crystals, healing jewelry. Because this person, I just feel like you make jewelry, but it's high frequency, high energy. Like you could pray over it, put great intention or healing intention into the jewelry that you create or make. 222, remember 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. So you got 222. Harmony, cooperation, balance, nurturing connections, partnership, maintaining positivity. You're on the right path. Faith is important, or keeping the faith, having faith. Being patient is significant, Capricorn. Trust the unfolding, especially in relationships, Capricorn. Spirit also is saying prioritize self-care at this time. It kind of falls in line with the meeting of minds. It does. You and your person could possibly dress alike. Like when y'all go to special events, or, maybe you take pictures or something, y'all wear like the same outfit or the same colors. It's coming through to me too. Or maybe that's something for like significant to you. Like, I want to dress like, I want me and my partner to dress alike. I don't know. I'm just getting that message. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy as well. Strong-willed personality. Someone could have a strong-willed personality here. Maybe it was hard for them to break something, make a decision. That may be significant to somebody. Body tempo is important. It's coming through. Now, this is the energy I feel like could have came off with Sagittarius, because I was talking to Sagittarius, this long speech, honey, at the end of their reading about whole foods and making healthy decisions, pretty much. So we have honor your body tempo, Capricorn. You may need to do that. However, whatever that may mean to you, our bodies are a tempo. That's why I say body tempo. You may need to incorporate exercise. I fell off, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been doing my yoga every day, but as far as like burning calories, nah, I ain't been up on my stuff. Self-care practices could be significant for your body tempo. So you may need to shave. You may need to wash your hair, do some skincare regimen, or, look into that. Start incorporating self-care practices. Do your feet, do your nails, or go get it done. healthy body temple. So that's significant for someone, you know, that could be a desire of yours. You may want to make, you know, I stay on my health stuff because I want to make sure my body temple is healthy and strong, because strong is the next keyword. So maybe you are in the gym, maybe you work out at home, maybe you have a gym at home, maybe you do daily exercise, calisthenics or something. The Capricorn I'm talking to, you value your body temple is what I'm getting, and that's important for you. Yes.
What are the signs it's gonna make?
Yes, I'm almost done. We're gonna get it done today. Ooh, I better hurry up. Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, because he about to be going to bed in a minute. Sensitive, intuitive, empath, gentle, soft, care, attentive. Could be significant. Someone could be sensitive here. Highly intuitive, I'm getting. This is a water card. Capricorn, no. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Overcoming obstacles. So someone here may have had to overcome some obstacles, or maybe you have recently overcome an obstacle, Capricorn, with this world here. We also have take a break. You may need to take a break, babe. You may have been doing a lot lately, and it's time for you to take a break. And we have do something different, try something new. That's important for you this week, Capricorn. And we're going to move on. I'm going to try to speed it up a bit because I do want to do this project with him before you got to go to bed. Until next time, Capricorn, love and light. Moving on to Aquarius. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages for Aquarius. Time can get away from me when I'm doing these readings, baby. I'll tell you, I get lost in time. No loan. You know the truth is everybody have wealth, marry, and doing war, no true love. Okay, Muhammad. Seeing your grandkids pop in. Yeah, well here is just one. And he do, you know he be popping in, girl. He be popping in, child. He like, you said we're gonna do a science project. I'm like, we are. Hold on. Hold on, babe. I gotta hurry up though, cause I don't want to break the baby. You know, that's my grandbaby. You ain't gonna know until you have grandchildren, so don't try to figure out what I'm talking about. They just something different, y'all. Grandchildren is something different. Messages for Aquarius. If you are a grandparent, you know what I'm talking about. You already know, baby. Your kids, you'll be like, we ain't getting it done today. We'll do it to the grandkids. You'll be like, okay, here I come. Here I come, Gigi, baby. Senior grand. I already read that. Duh. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Where's Aquarius, y'all? Where y'all at? Messages for Aquarius. August 16th through the 22nd. I ain't gonna probably be done till 9 o'clock. Let's try to get this done before we go. Messages for now, y'all see how I'm shuffling. Can I get some new? Well, I can't tell spirit what to pull out for these signs. I just gotta go with the flow, take whatever come out. Messages for Aquarius this week, Holy Spirit. What's significant for Aquarius? Two of Cups. You got the Two of Cups. Are you dealing with the Sagittarius, Aquarius, or do you have Sagittarius placements? And then Sagittarius card come out, the Nine of Wands. Sagittarius energy significant to you, babe? Clarify. No. What's next? Tell me more here. Four of Wands, wanted to flip over. Fire. Aries, really Aries, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Five of Wands, more fire. Bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles. I just really feel like there's so much energy here this week with people making up, calling the truth, reconciling, getting back together, being on one accord. This could be somebody you live with, Aquarius, a family member, somebody at home where y'all are getting on the same page with something. 1111 is twin flame energy, could be significant to you. This could be your twin flame. You could be seeing 1111 on the clock. Every time I bring that up, sometimes I remind, like to say, every time I see 11 on the clock, 1111, I say thank you, God, for abundance. So you could have abundance coming in. Because this is like a celebratory energy with the Four of Wands, with joy, celebration. Sagittarius, temperance flipped over. You could be reaching a milestone this week, Aquarius. The Death came out. You could be on the cusp of Capricorn. Why would the Death come out? Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is Sagittarius had the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Clarify this, Devil. Somebody could be kicking some type of bad habit. Nine of Swords. Ew. The Devil with the Nine of Swords. Hold on. Somebody could be kicking a bad habit this week. Some type of toxic attachment. Some King of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like, okay, hold on. I'm getting the energy of somebody you are connected with or somebody in your home could have some type of toxic habit that they've been spending their money towards. But I feel like this person is overcoming this. Like they could have a gambling addiction, alcohol, drugs, sex addiction. I could have said sex. Sex addiction where they like paying for OnlyFans or Pornhub. I don't know. But it's really, I feel like this is something somebody engage in at night specifically because we have the Nine of Swords and the Death, and both of these energies is black. It's black behind them. In case y'all, it's black. You see? So Aquarius, because this is like great energy here until we get here. Let me clarify again. And then we got the King of Pentacles. He counting his money. You see him counting his money. So it's something like somebody's addicted to something with the Nine of Swords where they like repeatedly doing it, spending their money. They spending their money on it. It's causing some type of stress, worry, problems here. But it's something that they feel like they're addicted to or attached to. But with the Chariot here, 7, which is a 7. And then we got the 7 of Wands, 77. Could be significant life path number 7. I'm not going to get into all of that because I am trying to hurry up, y'all. But the number 7 could be significant. 7 could be significant. July 7. It's like somebody actually gaining the power to start rejecting whatever this is with the Chariot and the 7 of Wands, where you're actually able to overcome this obstacle and resist the temptation. Because yes, which I tend to forget that the Death energy is a temptation. Tell me more about this. Spirit said, do you really need to know more? No, I don't. Because I literally I feel like I got what I needed from that. We got the 8 of Swords here with the 9 of Wands. Yeah, and then the King of Cups. Somebody may have been getting therapy or counseling or had to start going to therapy and counseling. And maybe you've reached a point in therapy or counseling to whereas it's like maybe this was even like something you had to do. You know, sometimes courts can tell people, well, you got to start going to anger management, which can be a death energy, you know, out of control with your anger or something. You feel like you can't control that. It could be a problem. Because the King of Cups is here, someone who's emotionally stable. I feel like with the Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, King of Cups, it's like giving me the energy of someone who is actually, yeah, Eight of Swords. That could be like a prison or jail or something. Either way, I feel like somebody here may have been going to therapy or started going to counseling or therapy, and they've actually been able to overcome something, or you know, maybe you can go back home because you've accomplished something, took care of a habit or a problem, and wife or husband is like, you can come back in now. You know, I don't know. I'm just telling you what, take it if it resonates. It may not, you know, maybe I'm talking in the wind here. I don't know. Simple enough. Somebody could be tying a knot with a Capricorn, settling down with a Capricorn. Might have been worried about it. You know, it's like those cold feet energy where you could be like, this is a big decision. It's the Four of Wands, a milestone. Like, you're really about to do this. You're really about to step over into the portal of being a married person. So I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I can't sleep at night. Am I about to entrap myself in something? You know what I'm saying? And all those emotions that can go along with it, but you know, just really gaining a hold over yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Boy, be quiet. I can't work under these conditions. He all on my back. Hold on. Aquarius, that's your message, babe. I might have to do something special for my Aquarius and my Pisces. Might give y'all extra reading this week or something, because I'm literally about to rush through y'all. So you got another one coming from me this week, Aquarius. It's a bonus reading, and this is why. So if anybody like, why? This is why, you guys, because I'm about to rush through Aquarius and Pisces, and I know I took my time with everybody else. I feel like that's only right. Message for Aquarius. That's only right, y'all. Bottom of the deck. Upgrade. Somebody else got to upgrade. So your life could be upgrading in some type of way, Aquarius. You could be upgrading your vehicle, your cell phone, your television set. I'm getting. I'm thinking like, who watch TV these days? I don't know. I think that could be like some type of joke, because it's like people just really don't watch. They don't sell a lot of TVs anymore. That's a fact. I know I don't watch because I'm always on my phone. I got a laptop. I'm always on YouTube. This is like correction. I'm always on YouTube. But you can still pull it up on your TV. You don't have to watch it on your phone. And some content is big screen worthy to me, and I literally say, oh, I gotta put them on the big screen. So yeah. Let's keep going, y'all. Telepathic communication. Telepathic communication could be significant between you and someone else. Aquarius. I almost said Capricorn, and we do have the day up here, so you could Capricorn could be significant. Royalty. Y'all know how I feel about royalty. That's why crowns is everywhere when it comes to me. My logo for my business is a crown. Like it's just something that just, my name Amirah means princess in Arabic. But either way, I see neither here nor there. Royalty is significant here. Maybe someone treats you like royalty. Maybe you treat yourself like royalty. That's the image you exude, the energy you exude into the world. You may know that you are divine royalty. That's significant to you. Urgent. Someone's name could be prince, princess, king, any like name like that could be significant. I'm also getting that too. Or the translation of your name is king or queen or princess. I know the name Malia means queen in Arabic. So Amir is prince in Arabic. So someone's name could translate to any of those, right? Urgent. Something here is urgent. Something here is important for you this week, Aquarius. Text messages. You could be receiving an urgent text message or messages. This could be good news coming through for you. You could be catching up with someone via text message. You could receive an invitation, which we do have a celebration here, or something. Joyous occasion, a wedding. You could receive an apology. Two of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. This is coming in urgently too with that Knight of Wands. Wow. Bank account deposit. You could be receiving a bank account deposit. Somebody could be sending you some money this week, Aquarius. I almost said Capricorn again. You can receive a Zelle, PayPal, Apple Pay, Cash App, any of that, Chime, whatever way you can receive some type of digital notification of receiving a deposit. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that you said I love seeing your grandkids pop in. I saw something else when I read that. I'm so weird. Yeah, because Aquarius reading was getting good. Oh, that made me feel bad. Mom, don't rub it in. No. I'll be back tomorrow. I will. I'm going to knock it out early. I don't want to drag it out because this is for this week's energy. I'll do just a regular, what else comes out for you guys, okay? Wearing a mask. That's funny because we have that dev energy here. That can be somebody who could be hiding something, quite honestly. They're wearing a mask. You or somebody else. Read a book, Aquarius. You got some information that you can get from a book. There's something that you need to learn about, get some information from a book about. You need to read a book. Or maybe the spirit is saying get off the social media, Aquarius, and start reading a bit more just to break up the monotony of watching social media all the time. You have laugh as well. You have the Four of Wands, so that is like a joyous energy here. You may find yourself ha ha ha, ki ha ha ha, he this week with a friend or family member you know, on the phone with them, y'all chopping it up, catching up, laughing, sending little laughing emojis or something. Stagnant, something could be stagnant, you know, or it's going to be addressed, a stagnation in something this week. And we also have learning something new. That's not what this says. It says school, certification, degree, learning something, lesson. Could be significant to you, Aquarius. So with the Four of Wands here, it can definitely speak about a milestone being reached or rites of passage. Sometimes, you know, once you get a degree or certification or something, you have a right. It's a rites of passage. You are able to practice whatever it is. That's upgrade is here too, remember. So that's significant for someone. The death energy also is giving me the energy of like ruling this world in some regard, to where it could be where you're acquiring some type of keys to something. You know, now you're able to practice this. You're legit in that. You've acquired what you need to have power in some type of arena here on earth. I don't know if however I'm trying to say that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, with the dev being like the god of this world. So it's almost like anything tangible here, maybe you've acquired some type of status in it, you know. I don't know if that's even coming out right. Okay, Aquarius, my love, I'll be back tomorrow for you, babe. I'm coming for you tomorrow, okay? So make sure your notification bell is in. I'm going to give you something else. bonus reading. All right, babe? Until next time, love and light. Pisces, and last but not least, message for Pisces. Mom, thank you for being here. You just be off in the, sitting back, chilling. I like that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Message for Pisces. Four of Swords, Two of Wands. Somebody could be 42 years old, 24 years old. April 2nd could be significant to you, Pisces. Could be somebody's birthday. Is that Pisces season? Oh, no. That is Aries season. Okay. February 4th could be significant. That's Aquarius energy. Maybe you're on the cusp of Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Ace of Swords, one of my favorite cards right here at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Pisces, you got some wonderful energy here because I feel like after a period of time, I feel like, let me clarify this Four of Swords. This is like some type of, I feel like you could be receiving communication this week, Pisces, from someone that you have not been speaking to, okay? This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is coming in with some type of truth, clarity. It's just communication. The line of communication is going to open up between you and this individual. This person could be speaking about having a fresh start with you. But it's definitely a clear plan that they want to put into place with you. They're going to be like coming through, bringing in clarity. It's very strong here. But not only is this person coming in with this communication that's going to bring in clarity, it's going to open up a new beginning or opportunity for something to grow and to be very abundant, bountiful, and prosperous between the two of you. I feel like somebody or you are going to be sitting down with somebody or having some type of communications with somebody where you are going to be planning something. This could be anything, you guys. I don't know what you guys could be sitting down planning, but I feel like you're not working by yourself. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say this. I don't want to say this for real. Let me just say it this way. So if you catch it, you catch it. Because if it applies to you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. You could be sitting down with your family, planning something. This is something that's already happened. I'm not saying it's about to happen. But the reason why you guys have to sit down and plan something where people from out of town could be coming in with the Two of Wands here. You could be planning something that has to do with specifically a patriarch in your family. And you guys need to make plans around this person's legacy. Okay? I'm going to just say it like that. If you know what I'm talking about, something that's already happened, the cause of it has already happened. And what's happening this week could be around planning, putting something together. That's for, I don't know, maybe one person. I had to speak on it because I saw it, you guys. Also, this could be somebody returning who you were dealing with romantically, where this person is coming in to bring in clear communication, warning. This is after not speaking to the person or not hearing from them in a while, or you guys just really making a decision to go your separate ways, quite possibly for whatever reason. Okay, I do want to clarify something real quick because I got this deck in my hand. What's the Two of Wands? Yeah. We do have fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is significant to you, Pisces. We got the Hanged One. We got the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, baby. Don't tell me about tarot. Don't tell me tarot. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, look, wait a minute. We got the Queen of, hold on, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Empress, the Two of Wands again. That's the divine counterpart to the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. The Empress and the Two of Wands. I'm telling you, someone here is planning. You and someone is planning something that has to do with like some type of long-term commitment. This could also be like planning to travel somewhere. Yeah, somebody could see you as like the Empress. Very fertile, very abundant. You got back and forth communication. I told you the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. You see somebody standing here. Maybe you're at a distance from this person. They're planning, thinking about something, contemplating, right? What? The Hanged One, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Two of Wands. A lot of fire here. So it's like, hey, I want to talk to you, Pisces. Back and forth communication is something we need to discuss here. We texting back and forth. We having this communication. The Queen of Wands, somebody could be being courageous and bold. Or someone here is very appealing, attractive, magnetic. Beautiful or handsome. We got the divine counterpart to the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone may be talking about a partnership here. You're my person. You're my one. I mean, just look at how the King of Wands is in between the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Stay tuned. I gotta end it there, Pisces. I feel like that's a prelude. I apologize, but like I said, I'll be back tomorrow to give you a more relaxed reading where I'm taking my time like I did with everybody else. You in Aquarius. And I just gotta tend to my family, you guys. Get my grandson taken care of with his science project before he go to bed. And he already, I heard him getting in the shower and stuff. So his mom getting him ready. So we're going to do something easy tonight. It won't be nothing crazy. Because some of them science projects get real messy, y'all. They get real messy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. I don't know if somebody's contemplating on going to church or going back to church, traveling to a church for something. out of state or something, or like a place of religious worship could be significant. Maybe you've been going for a while and you start going back or something. Messages for Pisces. 22nd of August. Dang, say what you put on here. Bottom of the deck, you got detox. So maybe that's something you would want to do. The Four of Swords can speak about like recuperating, renewal, resting. That could be a part of a detox, you know. So that could be significant to someone. Maybe you had to detox your system from someone and they're coming back around. Trustworthy. Someone here is trustworthy. Spirit is saying, I don't know if it's you or somebody else. Fresh water is important, so you may need to incorporate some fresh water into your diet. When I get fresh water, I think about you could be going somewhere, be around fresh water, or you need to change the water in your fish tank, quite possibly. You've probably been putting it off, or people don't really have a lot of fish tanks anymore. Like back in the 80s and 90s, I think it was like really popular. But I'm subscribed to some fish channels. I like fish tanks and stuff. It's like a fish tank channel I'm subscribed to, probably 2 of them. But it may be time to change your water in your fish tank. Freshwater fish I'm getting could be significant. What are the freshwater fish? I don't know. Maybe that's on the menu for today with you. I don't know. Work is here. Extra hours, looking for work, remote work, second job could be significant. Maybe someone is taking on a second job remotely, because with the 2 of Wands, like all this can tell me I'm looking for a remote job. I'm tired of going out to a job. I feel like it's going to be just easier for me. Ooh, I'm glad that didn't fall. The 4 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Do that not say remote work? Come on, y'all. Don't it? Like, you could be looking for a remote job. That could be important to you, or starting a remote job. With the King of Wands here, with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity to come through for you. You can get that yes. We have clean start, clean slate, fresh start could be significant. This is like Fool energy for me, Aquarius energy. So you could be starting a new job, get new work. And it could be like a fresh start for you. Unexpected money, that can go both ways. You could be paying out unexpected money, or you could be receiving some unexpected money to where you can have a fresh start, or feel like you're getting a fresh start or a clean slate and at your credit or something. Maybe you're able to pay off all your debts that you have, and now have a clean start, a fresh start, clean slate. It could be a company name, Fresh Start. I'm getting, you could be working with a fresh start to clean something up, detox something, or I'm also seeing 111. Okay, when I pick this up, it's thinking out to me, and 555 is underneath that. I'm not going to read the keywords, but those numbers could be significant to somebody here. They are angel numbers, so you may want to Google the meaning for those numbers as well. Dang, it's like 850. Okay. You could be receiving unexpected money or paying out unexpected money. Oh, you got more angel numbers, Pisces. 111, 555, 444. This is protection, guidance, supported, right path, prayers heard. Look, somebody's praying. Their prayers are heard. Financial stability is in reach. Trust the process. You're on the brink of a major life change, Pisces. And this is an air card. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be significant to you. Visualization. Wow. Look, four swords. Manifestation, SATs, state akin to sleep. I speak about that quite a bit. Neville Goddard, you might want to look into that if you're not familiar with it. Meditation, imagination, see it to believe it. See it here to believe it. Reprogram your mind, regulate nervous system, air, energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius again. Then you have set intentions. That's more about manifestation for real. Or anything that you do, Pisces, make sure you set your intention to how you want it to go. Visualize it. You can visualize that. Solid. Someone here is solid, dependable, trustworthy. You got trustworthy twice, Pisces. So this is important for your reading. Somebody here is trustworthy. Or your trust ability is going to be coming into play this week, or the communication or offer coming in is like it's trustworthy. A tree could be important. Okay, you may want to hug a tree. A1 day one could be significant here. A partner or strong, solid. Somebody could be strong in appearance. They have muscles. They could be buff. They could be solid. That's Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Spiritual. Somebody could be solid in their spirituality, or that could be important. I am getting the energy of someone here really being intuitive from everything I'm seeing. Intuitive. You know how to, use your manifestation abilities. You may practice some type of, which reminds me, I said I was going to do like the 3-6-9 method again, because I tried it before. It didn't manifest. So I did say I was going to start the 3-6-9 method this week, personally for me. I'm Pisces South Node, and some Pisces messages do resonate with me. But other than that, I do get the energy of something, somebody being spiritually solid. I'm serious here, okay? And spiritual, remember I said somebody could be thinking about going back to church. Now that's traditional type of stuff. It's not really, it can be spiritual or spiritual experience. I'm not going to say that, but it's really more like, I don't know how to say it though. Because I don't really see spirituality being like, I see like organized religion can be more about going with like on autopilot, just doing stuff because this is the tradition or this is how it's done. And sometimes your heart can really be far from that stuff. But I think spirituality is just a little bit more deeper in tune with you and your higher self, because you're actually like following your intuition and being led and guided from within. That's just my interpretation of it. Spirit is saying think positive this week, Pisces, about something. So here we go. We're going back to like visualization, thinking positive, setting your intention to something. Okay, spiritual solid. All these messages like repeating itself. Trust the baby. You got trust the process here twice. 444. Trust the process. Think positive. Like, come on, you can't deny these messages that's coming through for you, Pisces. But baby, that's it for you. I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. I'm going to try to come early too. So if you can make it, if you can join me, that'll be wonderful. If not, it's cool. The video going to be up on the channel regardless. So much love to my Pisces out there. Thank you for your grace and understanding. But take what resonates, leave the rest of it. Don't apply, let it fly. Watch all your placements. And until next time, Pisces, love and light. And to everybody who's been here today, I appreciate you. Thank you, Mom, for coming through, being here. I'm sending you love and light and healing energy. And to everyone else who's been here, you a special person. If you can rock it out with me, I can laugh at myself. I'm fine with that. I don't like to say I'm not perfect. I feel like that goes without saying. But yeah, I just like to have fun. Just let the energy flow. I'm not trying to be extra perfect with stuff. Like, leave room for growth, leave room for opportunities to learn. And that usually that come through making mistakes or not getting things right or perfect, Those are the numbers I've been seeing for 2 months. And 1111, what? They mean something. 11155. So funny because you did say, see, when you came through, I already had to tap into what you said about Whole Foods for Sagittarius. And then I do remember you said 555 at Whole Foods. And then 555 come up for Pisces out of all the angel numbers. And angel numbers don't have to mirror or have like if you look at the pricing in my digital store, I have like 33 for something. 1111 is the price of a message if you want same day. That's just, I might have 18 for something. That's just what I get for me with certain things that I'm saying prices for. But angel numbers can be something like 674 could be an angel number. It can, Google it, 674. So those numbers have like what do you call it? A pattern, thank you. It's like a pattern with those numbers, right? Or they could have mirroring energy or something. So you guys have a wonderful week, blessed week. I wish you a prosperous, abundant week. I'll be back for love readings this week too. I'm gonna really try to incorporate them into the readings for the week. But I won't like date them. I won't like say for August 16th through the 22nd. It'd be like current love energy. That's how I'll keep it. So it's almost like whenever someone clicks on it, it can resonate, which this can resonate with somebody watching it in December, for instance. But I'm just still saying, like, I just don't want to date those for real. You're welcome, Mom. I appreciate you. I've been studying human design. Really? That interests me. I have a book. It's called Numbers in You. Hold on. I don't want to mess nothing up, but I got to get this book. This is my attempt to start getting into numerology heavier. I'm barely scratching the surface. Numbers in You, a numerology guide for everyday living by Lloyd Strayhorn. This is the revised and updated edition. This was my first attempt for learning numerology. I have not, look, this is where my bookmark is on the first page. I don't even think I got it and just scanned through real quick. I checked out a few numbers, but to actually read through it, what I land on number 5. 5 personal month theme, freedom, dramatic changes. This is the cycle of constant movement, activities, and travel. This is an excellent period to turn yourself around, both mentally and physically. If your birth number adds up to 5 or your sign happens to be Gemini or Virgo, there should be considerable gains. I would have thought number 5 was Leo. Either way, 5 is the number of sexual attraction, and you may attract many members of the opposite sex. The chances are equally strong that they're likely to be younger, especially if they were born in the months of February, May, June, and September. That's for love. 5 personal month. If you know about personal months, personal years and stuff, I just felt led to read that. But yeah, I got to really tap in and get into that for real. I've seen Lloyd Strayhorn. I found him on YouTube on somebody's. Oh, if you're familiar with 19 Keys. That's where I first saw him. This was, man, this had to be about 5 years ago, 6 years ago when I first saw him with 19 Keys on 19. If you know who 19 Keys is, on his show or podcast, and he piqued my interest. I was like, hold on, who is this? He was on, baby. He knew what the heck he was talking about with them numbers. Especially when he predicted, 9 is my life path number. So this man said, you probably, something significant happened for you in the year of 1997. It was something like that. Like something significant happened in your life in 1997. I'm like, oh my God, that's the year I graduated high school. He was putting the stuff together. I don't know if it was with the life path number 9. It was something that was attached to me, and it was like with a number. And he was just naming a bunch of different stuff. Like you probably had this or that happen to you in childhood, or this, then the third. And I'm like, what? Just from the numbers? Numbers is everything, y'all. Numbers is something, baby. I'm getting chill bumps just from talking about that, because that reminded me of how on point this man was. I said, let me get his book. Let me get his book, and we can go from there. For real. So, so yeah, guys, make sure y'all notification. I just be trying to hang out a little bit before I be cutting off the things sometimes. Make sure your notification bell is on, so you don't miss when I go live. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow for Pisces and Aquarius, like a more just natural pace. I don't know how long it may last. The reading might be 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I just feel like I owe you something more, babe. So Aquarius and Pisces, and then I'll be back this week. I don't know when. I want to get into the habit of getting the weeklies done before Sunday, whatever day that may be on. But also, I want to, like I said, do the love readings for current energy and love. Single or in partnerships, I'm not specifying that either. I'm just put the message out there, and if it resonates with you, or parts of it, or a piece of it, then by all means use it. But I don't want to specify anything with that either, because people be in different type of situations. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say like singles or couples. I just don't feel led to. And everything I do it because I feel guided to do it, you know. And that's what's most important to me. I'm not the trending type that, oh, it's trending, let me do that, or let me jump on the bandwagon. You're not going to find it over here. I'm just not that type of person. I got to be pulled, called, led. You know, I feel guided to do it, you know. And what I do may be trending. It may, you know, Spirit may say do this and that, and it's something that actually is trending. You know, I'm not going to not do it because it is trending. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, you guys, that's it for me. I'll see you next time. I love you. Love and light.